Good morning, and welcome to another day of broadcasting here on the Dutchmaz family of networks. We are broadcasted from the top of the steeplechase parachute jump at the allowable power of 1.21 gigawatts by the authority of YouTube and by the Federal Communications Commission. Dutchmaz is owned by Dutchmaz, incorporated and operated by the Dutchmaz YouTube family of stations division of the Dutchmaz live stream and video network. The programs broadcast on this channel are for the public without charge, unless super chatted, and may not be rebroadcast, recorded, or otherwise used without the prior written permission of Dutchmaz. This is the seal of good practice. It identifies Dutchmaz as a subscriber to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. Welcome, and enjoy our broadcast day.
Live from the west end of Coney Island, it's time for another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live, afternoon edition. We're gonna stumble through the next 3 hours and time travel together while reading nonsensical news and seeing beautiful views of New York City on this rainy Memorial Day weekend. Good to see everybody. Traffic, sports, weather, and more as we stumble through the next 3 hours. Maybe a joke or two. Good to see you on this rainy Sunday. Oh, no fun, people. It's no fun. Can I entertain you guys for the next 3 hours? I'm gonna do my best. Together, as a community. It's the top of the hour. Hello, replay viewers. Let's see who's tuning on in. I see KJ2 is the first one in the room, and Travis Weeks, welcome. Good to see you, Spotted Cow, Wisconsin. First one on Twitch, and see Shelby out there in Las Vegas, Nevada. Good to see you, Sal Muscles over there in Staten Island, and Spotted Cow, Wisconsin. Good to see you over on YouTube. Good to see you, Gabby Rovna, welcome. And Diana Lee out there in London, welcome. Good to see you, Jerry, welcome. And Cass Cats, welcome. Good to see you, Dylan. Good to see you, Dylan. Good to see you, Mr. Metalhead Warrior. Good to see you there, Natasha B. And good to see you, Big Tony. Welcome on in. Good to see you, Holla, welcome. And Rudy the Nice Guy, welcome. KJ2 and Robert the Headler, welcome. Good to see you there, Deborah up there in Dumbo. And Big Tony, it feels like May, November. I don't know, people. Rain, what is that? We got to send the rain to Las Vegas. Good to see everybody, people. Loco Tutti Frutti over there on Twitch. Let's go. You can see me 3 seconds faster over there. Good to see you, Trisha, on the Upper West Side. Welcome on in. As long as it's not hot, right? Good to see you, Danette and Anthony. Good to see you, Danette and Anthony. Welcome on in. Good afternoon. Y'all was just streaming. I was worried I was going to stream. I was going to stream over you guys. I don't know how long y'all been on for, but good to see you. Hope you had a great day at the diner. But good to see everybody, people. Good to see you there, Anthony. Good to see you, Danette. Good to see you, Jose Torres. Way, pa Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. All right. You had the Italian NYC accent when somebody says Staten Island. They're from Staten Island. It's fucking raining out here, Staten Island. Packing for... Enjoy Vegas, Trisha. Enjoy Vegas. It's hot down there, right, guys? Right, C. Shelby? Good to see you. To the fastest supposed 3 hours on the internet. My performance art. But last week you had your AC on, now you got the heat. Yeah. It's all over the place. Good to see you, Lewis Murphy. Welcome. On this crappy... All the Earth cameras are just useless. We got Coney at least. Good to see everybody. Yeah, we got to send it over. Junior's Beaver, welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to see you, Cynthia, out there in Staten Island. The rain is pulling out. But it just rained like 5 minutes ago, and it was like pouring. Do we have isolated downpours in the area? We'll monitor that. We'll monitor the scattered downpours. It didn't rain. No, it fucking poured. Right, nothing to see there. Nothing to see over there. Nah. You can't go to the observation decks today. Well, maybe later. Maybe by the end of the show. And I think we have road flooding, by the way. So. And if we need to activate the Citizen app, let me know. I will activate the citizens. We'll go to dedicated Citizen app coverage. If we need to be let me know. I gotta set it up. Send the sunshine, Odie. Is it hot up there in the Netherlands? Good to see you, Odie. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. They're pouring off and on since 9. It's like they're playing with the faucet. It's playing with the faucet. And are the Yankees actually playing in this week? I could give you sports as well. I think we'll do sports today as well to kill time. It's a little wet out there. It's a little wet out there. Actually, stop raining for the moment out there. The South Shore of Long Island. Tommy Dance. Out there, Long Island. Good to see you, Tommy. Welcome on in. It's a rain delay, right? It's a rain delay. Good to see you, Michelle. Welcome on in. We need water. We need rain. It's just the timing of everything. Why couldn't 100 degrees be this weekend? It's like Mother Nature doesn't know. It's just doing her thing. Very British weather we're having. I could check that right now there, Anthony. I could check it right now. We'll go to our Yahoo Sports. Yahoo! And I'll bring it up through the power of the internet. This whole show is the power of the internet, guys. So, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. I really wanted to walk the Brooklyn Bridge today. I really wanted to walk the Brooklyn Bridge. It's the Brooklyn Bridge's birthday today. She turns 143 years old. So, anyway, I'm kind of bummed out around that. 95 in Vegas? What, are you kidding me? Ugh. The Knicks swept the Cavs. I did not have my money on that on the Kelsey app. Good to see you there, Phyllis. Welcome on in. Are the Yankees playing right now? We will get to that then. We will get to that. Traffic, news, weather, and more, right? Where's summer? It's coming. No, exactly. Exactly. Didn't let me know. Didn't let me know. Good to see you, Forever Blessed. Welcome on in. I'm really bummed out about that. Anyway, we should be riding out there, walking out there in the rain, right? Regardless. Nice and empty on the bridge when it rains. Mrs. Metalhead Warrior, good to see you. Good to see you there, Forever Blessed. Ollie G, welcome on me. Admir Music, welcome on in. Good to see you, Phyllis. 2284. Good to see everybody, people. It's time to do my performance art. Traffic and transit, weather and more. Babiesovernight.com, your new bundle of joy in a box overnight guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com bringing you this traffic and transit updates. The 24th of May, 2026. It is 2:07 in the afternoon. And this is what the hell's going on road-wise here. Looks like we have some kind of, maybe an incident here. Yes, flooding on the Bell Parkway underneath the Verrazano Bridge. Creating some, there's going to be delays all around this here, so, but slow run there. Be patient. It's kind of a slow run as you get up through the Canarsie there and up towards the airport there. Southbound delays on the Van Wyck at the moment. What the hell? Really road flooding here. Metropolitan Avenue here. All closed off here, so we do have flooding here along Metropolitan Avenue at the moment. Eastbound delays out here in the LIE. Heading into Alley Park there. Downtown Flushing's doing its thing today, that's for sure. Delays along the LIE both directions by Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. But the East River crossings are looking good. The Queensboro there, the Queens Midtown Tunnel, the Williamsburg, the Manhattan, the Brooklyn, and the Hugh Carey. Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, all looking perfectly fine. Delays heading into the northbound delays heading into the triple cantilever as normal. Normal rubbernecking delays, I guess. Little slowdowns here coming off the Kosciuszko, but the Kosciuszko is looking fine. Yeah. Staten Island or Staten Island Expressway here. It's a quiet ride, considering. Oh, yeah, the tunnel's there. We got inbound delays here in the Holland Tunnel, as well as on the Lincoln Tunnel. But the outbound's looking good. The drinking districts are doing well here in Midtown and down here by Washington Square Park. And, yeah. Up east side, west side's all fine. As well as eastbound delays here on the, what is that there? The GWB heading into the Cross Bronx Expressway here. Do we have an incident? We have a crash on the upper level of the George Washington Bridge. Underneath the apartments again. We have a crash today. That was updated that was updated just 3 minutes ago. Ooh, okay, so yes, a crash underneath the apartments. Heading into heading onto the GWB. Boy, bloody hell, I'm all tongue twisted today. Anyway, we continue on to potato cameras. People are fucking walking the bridge. Look at that. People are walking the bridge today. 57 degrees. It's kind of chilly outside, but people are walking the bridge. At least there's no vendors on it today. But anyway, we have lots of delays on the 2 train here. 2 train downtown delays. Let's see. NYPD conducting an investigation at Jackson Avenue on the 2 train there. That was updated about a half hour ago. Delays on the L train. L trains are running with delays in both directions. They had to address a mechanical problem on a train at Broadway Junction. So there you go. That was updated. Well, when was that updated? That was updated 45 minutes ago. We have planned parts suspended on the M. Planned parts suspended on the 4, the 5, the 7, and the J. We're skipping stops on the 1 and the 6 and the D and the F. The A train is going local and the B, Z. There is no BZ or W service because it's the weekend. Heading over to the rails. We got some delays on the Harlem line. Saturday's schedule on the Montauk line. Everything else is running on or close to schedule, but...
Aloha Dutch and Duchess and everyone. Cold one fund brother on me.
Hells yeah, Douglas Fatiglia with a $5 super chat. Douglas Fatiglia, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. My mouth is really dry right now. We're gonna head out to the webcams. Brighton Beach here. We have a flooding tide here. The water's 58 degrees. And I don't know if it's a great beach. Got one guy here walking down there. All right, he's enjoying it. It's quiet. It's peaceful. Anyway, a very wet Belt Parkway here at Coney Island Avenue here at the Belt Parkway here. This is Vehicle Watching YouTube channel bringing us this view here. And yeah, it's kind of wet there. And yeah, wet over here in Red Hook, Brooklyn here at the Earth camera here looking out towards Statue of Liberty. Yeah, and Bryant Park. Got a couple people hanging around there. People trying to enjoy their time in Midtown in the Bryant Park camera. Then we go to Bucacobo Incorporated, bringing us to Long Island City, Queens, looking out towards Midtown Manhattan. Yeah, kind of nice. All right. And, of course, my favorite camera, the best view in America here, just Sandy Hook Bay, Highland, New Jersey, from the Above the Hook YouTube channel. Yeah, can't see much from there as well. We have an annoying weather system making its way through the country right now. Lots of flood watches all up here along the Appalachia here, and yeah, flood watches just across a big chunk of the country here as this massive system comes down towards the East Coast. So this is why we're like, it could maybe rain or downpour or not rain for the next like another, yeah, let's give it 12 hours, right? So it's 2 o'clock, yeah, 2 in the morning maybe, and then it's going to begin to really push out and clear out. And yeah, it's a wet weekend. It looks like the sun's trying to come out. Anyway, we have air quality alerts here in the Dallas area, as well as wind advisories here in the southern inland, Los Angeles, San Diego there, as well as fire weather watch up here. Oof. It's dry, people, and hot up here in Nevada. And then we've got bad air or wind advisories again. Wind advisories here in Oregon and Washington here, and small craft advisories and gale watches here along the far west coast, the far northwest there. Yeah. Anyway, coming back here. Here's the latest. This was literally just posted not that long ago, about a half hour ago now. But here's the latest. So we do got rain and thunderstorms will span much of the eastern United States and southeast. Scattered showers are also possible across the central plains, while the west remains mostly dry. And the Weather Prediction Center would like to wish everybody a safe and reflective Memorial Day today, and this weekend. So thank you so much to the Weather Prediction Center. I think tomorrow is going to be a little bit nice here in the city, but it's going to be wet and cool, yeah. And this is going to persist into the week also. So, warmer, mainly dry conditions expected through Tuesday throughout the end of the week. So we got to get warm and just got to make it now through Monday. And Lee Goldberg over there at Channel 7 Eyewitness News, the wacky AccuWeather team there. The rain's going to taper off, and then, AM showers. I think tomorrow's going to be, we're going to salvage, I think, tomorrow. And, then the weather is perfectly nice for everyone to go back to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It gets hot on Wednesday there. Wednesday might be a kind of day. Maybe it moderates out there. But we're staying in those mid-70s now, and we're going to stay there for a while. But picture of the day, bringing us for World Turtle Day, the Manhattan Bird Alert, showing us a common snapping turtle native to Central Park. Species is the ultimate survivor. They're largely unchanged for 90 million years. You don't want to pet it. Don't put your finger close to it, because it will snap it right off. But cute little guy enjoying the weather there. And because why not? Because why not? Where is my cue? I need my other cue. Hold on. I need my other cue, people. I thought I had my other cue ready to go. We have sports, everybody. We have sports. Anyway. Let me just keep the teletype machine running. Let's head over to sports. So this is the Mets score. We're zip right now. Is this an away game, by the way? It's the Mets game, the away game here. And checking out the Yankees here. It is still, I think, zip for the Yankees playing Tampa Bay. It's freezing up there, people. It's freezing up there. So we'll keep that. Thank you, Yahoo Sports, for your great little website here. Anyway, getting back to the rambling. Will the city completely fall apart? In the next 45 minutes, they'll be re-rack the show again. You have no choice but to stay tuned and find out. Rough Radio News time is now 16 minutes past the hour. Let's catch up. Let's catch up with the chat. Douglas Vitiglia, good to see you. Thank you so much for the big $5 super chat. Thank you, man. Anyway, you're watching that car cam earlier? Yeah. Summer temperatures out there in Rotterdam, CB. Everybody, all you guys up there in the Netherlands reporting hot conditions on this rainy day. And Ninja Turtles, that's right. Yes, construction on the new Noah's Ark continues on. Good to see you, Ronster. Welcome on. No vendors, but I need a Gucci bag. You know there's some of those people out there. I know there's some of those people out there. Sal Muscles back in 1972 learned how to drive on the Belt Parkway there. No seatbelts back then. Yes, because you had to learn. Is the FDR flooded? Photos from around New York. No, FDR is not flooded. Minor delays. Minor delays along the FDR here by the park construction here. Yeah, no flooding conditions along the FDR. Going all the way up. Just volume delays. A little bit of volume delays here at 34th Street. And yeah, it's heading up into the Harlem River drives, where they used to speed with the carriages back in the day. Anyway, 73 in Finland right now. Good to see everybody, people. Ronnie C. Good to see you, Ronnie C. Welcome on in. Yeah, it's going to be pouring across the Brooklyn Bridge just for us. Yes, just for us. It's going to be pouring across. Me no walk today. Shruggable. Good to see you. 80 degrees in Leeds today. Bloody hell. Good to see you there, Shruggable. Welcome on in. A nice indoor stream is fun as well. I try, Odie. I try. Harvey Lee, good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Mahalo there, Douglas. Thank you so much. Good to see everybody, people. people. 28 there. Wow. What's up with the weather here? Ron, sir, good to see you. Did I catch everyone? Karen Smith, swipe, swipe. Swipe, swipe. Where is it? I have a Metro card here. There it is. Swipe, swipe. Swipe, swipe. Shall we get on with the news? It's our afternoon show. So now is the time if you want to tell me off. It'll make great show. It's a talk show. It's a talk show, people. It's a talk show. And you, the chat, are the guests, are part of the host and the guests. So but yes, we got to go to our rain coverage. So the story of the day here is, of course, our rain coverage. So we do have some shots of, right, we got trees, fallen trees across the tri-state area and more. We'll get a report from but Channel 11 and Channel 12. We will change the channel, and they will bring us reports from Coney Island. What did they record? We'll find out. Mario Balderrama's checking in from Houston, Texas. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody. How long will the stream run for? We're doing a 3-hour show today. But I have a new trick today that I'm kind of very excited to use. So I'm a little too excited right now because I'm kind of planning out shit. Let me know if there's any sports scores updates. All that shit's running in the background today. So we could go to Yahoo Sports there, don't you know? And get us all caught up there on the sports there, eh? Grab yourself a Molson. Grab yourself a Molson. The sun's trying to come out here. Unless I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. I think, look at how it looks in Coney. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Look how it looks in Coney. Look at how it's trying to come out. And the radar is saying it's also clear, but I have a feeling it's doing that mist shit right now. Ugh. Right, new trick. Yeah, we got a new trick today. And the new trick, it comes from a sad place. It comes from a sad place. So, the old CBS radio used to keep like this web page up where it had like all like these categories of stuff, and you just click it and it'll go to the source, and it will be like the most up-to-date list of like certain types of stories, right? So somebody made one. Somebody made one and said, hey guys, CBS Radio is going out of business. This is one cool thing that they did for like a bunch of fucking years. And it's like a dumb website. You just click into it. Oh. So, yeah. Merhaba from Turkey, merhaba. It's a radio trick. So thank you. And thank you to whoever put up the website. Thank you. I forgot. I didn't read too much into the story. I just got so excited and then started playing with it. And I was like, this thing exists for free? Anyway. Well, good to see you from Turkey. Merhaba. Good to see everybody. Got the game going on in the background there. How much money you got on the calcium? I got my money on the calcium. The Mets are gonna win. I got $5 on the calcium. And we got that's the other thing. We have another we have a box, if I could call it that. I have a box of commercials now. So when we need to do show on the fly here, which this is what this is going to be today. This is the testing we're going to be doing today, is doing a real show on the fly. We will have the commercials ready to go. We have a crazy variety of commercials now. So get ready for that. Our first commercial, so local it hurts. You had to be from the Philadelphia area in the 90s to appreciate this one. So get ready for that. All that and more on an exciting episode of What's Happening Now in New York City Live. Yes, it is raining, but we're going to entertain each other, shall we? Rebel Radio News time is now 23 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about all the rain and shit like that, but I need to get something to drink. So here's a message from the Franklin Mills Mall.
Necessity is a mother of invention.
Some things from the mills. Flour, yellow ribbon.
If only there was a place with everything I need under one roof.
Benjamin, are you writing these things down? Just be sure you get to the mills. and your inventions.
Would you like me to go now?
Oh, you, go fly a kite.
You gotta see it. It's electric.
Franklin Mills is electric. You gotta see it. It's electric. Chris Solo is shocking. It's electric. Eddie Bauer finally space for more Chico's Children's Outlet Valley Ports JC Penney. Food courts for snacking. You won't believe it. It's electric. Think about you, think of safe. For style, savings, and selection. It's electric. Think about you, think of safe. And you'll always save 20 to 60% every day. Come on and move to Franklin Mills because it's shopping time. Where you'll see Big Ben and his friends, and they'll teach you the Franklin slang.
Franklin Mills. A
God.
revolutionary idea.
I want to go to a mall so bad. I want to go to the Franklin Mills Mall so bad. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Shamar Wells, good to see you. Yes, I can't. This is what Luna Park always does. We're going to monitor Luna Park here. They got the kids just standing around. I think Crazy Coney Island Kid might actually still be at work. Hopefully Crazy Coney Island Kid could check in and we could get a report there. So I'm kind of, yeah. But anyway, it's gone, right? Is it gone now? It's a revolutionary idea, people. The Franklin Mills Mall. Rebel Radio News Time is now 25 minutes past the hour. Oh, heavy rain toppling trees across the tri-state area here. We're going to first go to some coverage here from ABC 7.
Because of the wet weather, this is video from Central Park where a large
big
tree
trees.
fell in the area of West
63rd Street.
It's been taped off so people can walk around it. No reports of injuries.
Yes, no reports of injuries, but that's kind of like the scenario that's going across the whole area here. So now we're going to go to Pix 11's coverage of yes, the beaches are still open, people.
And it is Memorial Day weekend, and while most consider this the unofficial start to summer, if you've been outside already today, you know that the weather might suggest otherwise. A rainy and chilly forecast, putting a damper on plans for many, especially those that were hoping to head to the beach. But Pix 11's Giovanni Diaz is live anyway at
Trying
the
his
beach
best.
in Coney Island this morning. Gio, how is it looking out there?
Eileen, just to give you some background here, I am wearing exactly the same jacket, winter jacket, I must say, that I wore when we were covering the blizzard in February. So something's not quite right with this
Wait, I'm not
weather
wearing
this
my
morning. Take a
blizzard
look
jacket in this weather.
around me here this morning.
It's
one
cold, but
pretty
not that
much on the
cold.
boardwalk this morning. On Friday, though, this area here of Coney Island was actually filled with people who were trying to soak in at least a little bit of the nice weather before the clouds and the rain rolled in. The beach, of course, was mostly empty yesterday evening and remains pretty much empty this morning still, with just a few brave joggers passing by here and there every so often.
Guys,
as
flapping.
we know,
It's not
Memorial
that
Day weekend is a
cold.
big deal for shops in this area, and although the weather might not be a great start to the summer this time around, both visitors and business owners are looking ahead, looking forward to sunnier summers, so a sunny weekend ahead.
Us here are seasonal.
Crazy Coney Island got the day off. All right. I'm sorry, man.
So
I think
it's
tomorrow's
not
going
the
to be a
best way
good
to start
day.
the season. However, we had such a cold winter. And so during those sunny days that we did have, it was, nice amount of crowds came out.
I'm out in a sweatshirt. I feel good. It's like nice out. Look, we're all in like jackets.
Yeah. We got
the rain
pockets.
is a bummer.
Yes.
It should not be raining on Memorial Day.
I think we had a beer.
It really is a bummer. Public beaches, though, will be open this weekend despite the rainy weather, and they will remain open all the way until September with lifeguards on duty from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Eileen, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Well, thanks, Gio. Hopefully you can take that winter jacket off later, but you better have a rain jacket, I hope.
Yeah. Anyway. So now we go to News 12. News 12 also came out to Coney Island. And so let's see what News 12 is rambling about here about the rain.
Gary is on Coney Island braving those conditions. Karina, it looks like it's pretty bad where you are.
Lindsay, the rain, the wind, the cold. It is a miserable start to the unofficial first weekend of summer. I mean, I was on the beach for just 5 seconds earlier and my hat was taken away by the wind. My umbrella is pretty much useless. Look at that, the way it's being taken away. Despite all of these truly terrible conditions, the lifeguards have been here at the beach since 10 a.m. on the dot, and we just gotta commend them for that. It's been a stormy week for us here in Brooklyn. On Wednesday, major flooding in Bushwick and Bed-Stuy caused serious issues for drivers and commuters. While flooding isn't expected from this weekend's storm, we did notice some ponding on the belt while driving.
Always. There's always ponding on the belt, though.
So you'll want to be careful on the roads. And while it's not exactly ideal beach weather outside, a handful of people have braved the cold and the rain to walk along the beach and the boardwalk here at Coney Island.
Not many people like this weather, I guess.
And you like it?
I love it.
Oh, you love it?
Yes, I love it.
So you're not upset that it's raining on your Memorial Day?
No, really. I love it. But my umbrella is already...
Yeah, my best piece of advice this Memorial Day weekend is to find some nice, warm indoor plans.
Like
Trey,
watching
this
me.
Rainy weekend is just a one-off. For now, in Coney Island, Karina Gary, News 12 Brooklyn.
Yeah, so there you go, people. It's raining, it's pouring, and the old man is definitely snoring. Of course, you got to play the ad for me at EarthCam. Anyway. Yeah, so it's like they want people to say, yeah, I think weather is bad. I mean, we're in a drought. So we got to just remember that we're in a drought and we need the rain. So, we'll make it through together. One indoor live stream at a time. Rebel Radio News Time is just like that. Half hour of your life, boom, gone forever. Get some Snoop. Cozy snacks, you could watch me. You don't think he likes the weather? I love this weather. I walk around outside of my rain jacket like... Right? Another crap. I don't think it's a foreshadowing for the weather for the summer. I don't. I'm being like... We might just have this. I have a feeling it's going to be hot, though. That's what I'm worried about. I think we all need the money. Yeah, fuck the rain. We need the money. I need the money. Tinker girl, good to see you. When you had a schlitzy, good to see you, Sarah C. Welcome. Are you drinking a Dunkin'? Oh, Norm out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania, having his Dunkin' Oreo coffee. Should we do a story time about Dunkin'? What do you guys think? You want to hear my Dunkin' story time? Let me know. I have a Dunkin' story that involves a Dunkin' Oreo coffee. Hot and rainy is the worst. Spotted Cow, Wisconsin, winner of the latency lottery. Thank you so much, Spotted Cow. Yeah, don't get your hair done. All right, so recently, I was craving one of those fuckbees. The Dunkin' Oreo coffee is it has I don't think it has an espresso shot in it, but it has a lot of like sugar and coffee in it, so it's really fucking strong. It's lovely, and if you just have that certain craving for just the amount of calories and caffeine and sugar, you just get it. See, I'm a little high strung right now because I made my coffee just right at home. So I'm all zipped up here. Let's see how long this is gonna last for. But anyway, I really wanted this Oreo coffee, right? I really wanted it. So coming home, I think we did a live stream that day. I was just craving that motherfucker. Anyway, I forgot what day this was already. Now I should know what day this was. Anyway, get to the shop. They did not have the ingredients. No. And I love my Dunkin' crew at Coney Island. They put up with a lot of bullshit. So, of course, I go into the app. Now, usually when you go through the app, they either give you points or whatever if you use a card, Dunkin' card or whatever. But their little system there didn't work, so I had to write like an email. So I wrote a very kind of angry email, which is very like a few words, like no ingredients in the store. That's it. That's all I wrote, and then sent that out. And then I noticed the next day I didn't get a reply, so I sent a second email that was a lot more detailed and when it happened and the time it happened and everything. Put that in, and then 2 days later. So I went to work. I went to work on the last day I did the tour. I did a tour. I can't remember. It's a Thursday or Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. So I got that day. At the beginning of the day, I got an email. We got your email. We put $5 in your account. I'm like, great, awesome. Put $5 in my account. Great, all right. I still got a medium coffee, so. Perfect, right? Okay. The next day I get a second email. The second email says, oh, we got your email. Here's $7 on your account. I was like, hey, all right. So because I put a more detailed response, I got a second. I guess every time I do it, I could send an email and I guess I'll get the money back. Anyway, so. Yes. The Dunkin' Oreo cookie. I guess I made a couple of dollars off of it, right? Rebel Radio News time is now 35 minutes past the hour. All right, what are we going to next here? I try to get the whole rant in for the music, so if I sounded crazy. What we got coming up next here? Oh, that's right. They put a kibosh, people. Did you hear about this? They put a kibosh on the Knicks celebration. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Good to see you, Phantom Canuck. Welcome on in. Chaos Cat, you posted to the community page. Awesome. Yeah, exactly, Strawberry, exactly. Good to see you, H. Flores. Welcome on in. Yeah, it was damage control. It was literally free money. Hey, I'm just happy. I got 2 responses for both of my emails. I'm a faithful Dunkin' guy. I should put every single Dunkin' Donuts I buy and make a TikTok of it. Right? Every single Dunkin' purchase, I guess, right? Yes, the Knicks fans are a little bit passionate. I don't get the interview thing where they go, ah! I don't get that shit. Anyway, good to see you there, Lisa. Glorious day out there in the UK. Nice. Enjoy the weather. Nice. It's a gloomy day here in New York. It's a gloomy day. But I think Luna Park is still open. I think they're still open. Right? Let's go Knicks tomorrow. That's right. You prefer their iced over Starbucks? I used to like Starbucks, but then I kind of got over them, and I don't know. I'm very like anti-Starbucks. If it's the only thing around, I'll get a Starbucks. But like if convenience, wins out over. I like my Dunkin'. Yeah, Kaz, right? Dunkin' really does have great coffee. I'm just a simple person. I don't. You're anti-corporate, get them, all right. Yeah, people. I'm happy I got I'm happy I got a little bit of money back for my troubles. And the coffee that day was watered down. It was awful. Sometimes they make the iced coffee and it's like watered down iced coffee because it's just so many people coming in and out of the store. Ugh. I don't like pumpkin spice. So I would not know, Ollie. I would not know. I'm a simple guy. Milk and sugar. Give me some milk and sugar. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the mayor putting a stop to the celebrations at MSG. They're going to put a stop to the celebrations out there. But first, here's a message. It's a great commercial here from OTB.
And the results of the second race at OTB. Christine Driscoll won. The rhythm section at Jazzland placed, and Jimmy the Welder showed.
At New York City OTB, you can win even if your horse doesn't. You win a place bet if your horse runs first or second, a show bet for first, second, or third. OTB pays off almost $2 million in winning bets a day.
That's the second time I've won with the A-horse.
Play it again, Sam. OTB people, the winningest people in town.
Okay. Can we bring back OTBs? You know they were that fun, right? You just know they were that fun. Oh, Mrs. Babbage. Not yet, Mrs. Babbage. Anyway, you know those things were fun, right? Anyway, the simple times, people. The kids will never understand. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 39 minutes past the hour. The New York City Police Department says that the Knicks watch parties outside MSG are becoming a safety concern because of all the dumb hooting and hollering, in my opinion. Anyway, CBS 2 reports.
The Knicks playoff run is drawing massive crowds outside Madison Square Garden. The NYPD says the celebrations are becoming a safety concern. This is video of what it looks like outside the Garden right after the game.
I'm just trying to get off the train.
Before the game, it was a ghost town. Now that the NYPD says it will no longer support official watch parties outside the arena, Naomi Ruckham has more.
Rain or shine, the plaza outside Madison Square Garden will not host any more official Knicks watch parties this playoff season.
All right, how about those Knicks there, Ozzy? Good to see you.
Scenes like this, where fans got violent and moved police barricades after Game 2. Police say more than 6,000 people packed the area around the
first
Garden,
time seeing that.
threw objects, including glass bottles, and blocked traffic. Officials also say people climbed on top of subway entrances and drank openly in the street. 6 people were arrested. In a statement, the NYPD said, quote, "This is not about having enough of unruly fans. This is about keeping people safe.
It's a
Fans
safety
we
concern.
spoke with are bummed.
It kind of sucks because, you know, this fan base is hungry. We haven't won a championship in over 50 years.
Everybody's just trying to have fun.
City Council member Oswald Feliz, who chairs the Public Safety Committee, also spoke out against the decision.
Public safety has to be a top priority, but this is a city with a lot of resources, and we should be able to have these events and at the same time be able to have them in a safe way
physically
and also in a
where?
successful way.
We
This
also
is what
spoke with law enforcement
I don't
expert
think
Dr.
people
Darren
understand.
Porcher, a former NYPD lieutenant who spent 20 years with the department. Do you think the NYPD made the right call here?
I don't think they made the right call. It baffles me that the permit has been denied for 6,000 people because this is something that the NYPD has been doing for years on end.
Some fans say they understand the decision and that a few bad apples are ruining it for everyone.
It kind of sucks, but I honestly get it. Like, you know, I understand partying, having fun. Like I said, this is a special time of year. But once you start fighting, that's not cool, man.
While the NYPD says they won't support more watch parties here outside the arena, they will review permits for other sites, like Summer Stage at Central Park. At Madison Square Garden, Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
I think this is the real issue at hand here. It's the issue at hand right now is that I don't think they realize that, like, all right, they set the stage up. They create a public plaza on 33rd Street, right? The public plaza is able to create like a commercial zone, right, in that area for gatherings, right? Right? This is how it was planned. So you have 33rd Street becoming a pedestrian plaza. It's to ease congestion for people to get in and out of Penn Station from the underground. And so now you have an area that you could turn to a plaza. They have it as a commercial space. So now they have these watch parties with the screens and everybody could get in there. And there's a little box in there where, you know, you could go there and hang out and listen to them do radio in the middle of the street. And they have the watch party and everyone, you know, yay and cheers. But then you have that outside area. And this is what they're talking about. The outside area there. It's a very tight space. And now you're having a lot of people show up. And all the little interview people and all the weird content creators and you know out there to create these little scenes and you know this is what you get. They shut the whole thing down. But I think it's bad because okay, here you have a space that was meant to ease the congestion of people to get in and out of the station, right? But now you got to add more people to it to kind of sell shit to people or promote shit or whatever. You know, you have that little commercial box in the middle. Huh? I think that's the problem. We shouldn't be doing something like that. I think something should be organic and natural, and where people can get along and hang out. But yes, the few bad apples ruined it. And am I sad? Kind of. But how about those Knicks? So let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks, people. 43 minutes past the hour. I could go on and on about how people ruin it for everybody. I could go on and on. It happens here in Coney Island all the time. It happens here in Coney Island all the time. Good to see you, Ozzy. Welcome on in. Good to see you, Doug Teeny. Good to see you, Nina. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see Ollie G. Good to see you, Douglas Fatiglia. See Shelby. JF. You're just going to say Central Park. I mean, they could do it in Central Park, but it's like this, you know. But it's always a few people who ruin it. And then you create these commercial spaces where you're going to, like, cram people into, like, a box with, like, TV screens. And anyway, let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. It's a shame that people got to ruin it, but anyway. As we continue on, people, on the fasties, we really are time traveling here. What do we have going on here? Oh, that's right. A meteor supposedly lit up the skies over Australia. We'll go to some video there for all you Australians out there. Hudson Yards is different, Ollie. Hudson Yards, they have a big TV set up too where they could sell stuff and, you know, promote stuff. Or like an outdoor viewing area, but that's not like directly above and next to an entrance for people to get in and out to use like a major transit artery. You know, like the Hudson Yards Plaza is like off to the side. So it's a kind of like its own thing. But that could be a great spot to have a Knicks watch party. Why not? Good to see you, Sweet Serenity. Welcome on in. Yeah, they should have it at Hudson Yards. I mean, it'll be nice to have... That's the theory they're going with for the World Cup crap, is to have multiple locations for this stuff, to spread everybody out. World Cup's going to be a flop. I'm just telling you. But yes, we're going to watch a meteor light up the sky over Australia's New South Wales, everybody, in about less than 30 seconds. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you watch from. Let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much. Let's get to 100 likes. That'll be a beautiful thing, people. And thank you so much for hanging out with me in the rain, kind of. We're inside. Rebel Radio News Time is now 46 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about meteors flying through the air. But first, here's a message from Harrah's Casino.
I'm just wild about Harrah's, and Harrah's wild about you. Our main attraction is non-stop action to put a winning smile on you. New sweet surprise will delight you. There's always something new for two. I'm just wild about Harrah's.
And Harrah's wild about too. The better Atlantic City, baby.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, thank you, Teddy. Rebel Radio News Time. Rebel Radio News Time is now 47 minutes past the hour. A meteor lights up the sky over Australia's New South Wales. News 9 and the United Press International's reporting on this with all their ads. But the evening skies over New South Wales, Australia was briefly illuminated. This is on the 21st, by the way. Briefly illuminated by a meteor that caused a bright flash that streaked across the sky. The fireball was spotted by multiple witnesses around 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday at in Sydney, Canberra, and across New South Wales. The meteor even streaked across the sky over the Australia Cup qualifier in Quaitan Bay City and Canberra, Croatia, at kickoff time in Canberra. Okay, Canberra. The greenish glow indicates that there was a meteor, usually of iron and nickel, and it was a bright flash, so it means it likely fragmented and broke apart there. It's estimated the meteor was about 12 to 20 inches in diameter based on the brightness. He told the Sydney Morning Herald that it may not seem big, but they're dense. They're so dense, so it puts on quite the show there. Ellie Sansom, the director of the Curtin University Desert Fireball Network, said that researchers are using the various videos there of the meteorite to try to determine where any fragments might have touched down. So let's go to the videotape here. So this is some rather dramatic video here. We're gonna play here as we try to. We might be deaf here. Let's see. We might go deaf. All right. Oh, thank goodness. Here we go. Let's Let's re-rack it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, I would love to catch one on live stream. Why is this all in portrait mode anyway? Oh, I thought we were gonna see one fly over the bridge, but they lied to me. Anyway, yeah, I guess everybody's safe. I guess, right? Because there were no reports of any injuries. Rebel Radio News time is now 49 minutes past the hour. We're just stumbling along this. I love this. Errol, good to see you, Errol. Welcome on in. What a name. The New York Giants had their draft party at Hudson Yards. Nice. Yeah, no, this Hudson Yards is a good place to meet up and hang out. Kaz, I try my best, Kaz. All right, that's no me. Right, that's a UFO, right? You think it's a UFO, right? That'd be great. I hope some like life forms come out from out of nowhere and tell us who's in charge. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out on this rainy day. Let's go around the cameras. There's Staten Island Ferry coming on in. Just getting a commercial set up here. There we go. Hey. That one up. Okay. We continue on. We're literally doing the show on the fly. Coming up next, we're gonna go to a new news source here, people, from our little trick here. I had no idea this existed, so this is great. We're gonna go to a story from the Positive News Network. It's gonna take us out to the United Kingdom. Monet for Nothing. Yeah. Famous artworks cheering up United Kingdom high streets. It's coming up next. Art helping the community. Coming up next on this cloudy and rainy. I would love, the aliens showed up. I would love to live stream it. I would love to live stream it. But welcome to our electric television magazine show. Here, powered by the internet, powered by YouTube. As we keep on going. Anyway. I would love to live stream this. I want to live stream it all. If I could live stream the end. Oleg remembers that once in a lifetime he watched a blue-green meteorite fall apart in the night sky with the full moon in the background. Wow. That's amazing. Even if it's in Times Square, yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, that's like the stereotypical end of the world kind of thing. Like everybody in Times Square. I want to be down by the water, but if I have to be in Times Square, I'll go to Times Square. Well, I was supposed to... The talkie music was supposed to end. Anyway, good to see everybody. Welcome. Of course, right? Of course, the aliens arrive in New York, right? I think that the aliens arrive in New York because this is like the epicenter for so much like stuff, like media stuff and like, you know, radio waves and stuff, like stuff that's being like electronically recorded or produced, right? If that makes any sense. That's why the aliens come here, or like London. I think they'll go to London before they come to New York, actually. Or maybe some of those really ancient cities like Egypt or something like that, you know? Like something's going to draw maybe other beings here. Anyway, it's good to see you. I love the 80s. Welcome. I'm pretty sure the aliens will not make their debut at the Franklin Mills Mall. That I'm almost positive of. I'm almost positive of that. And then after that, an hour has gone by, so we'll check the community page. Did you guys post anything to the community page? Let us know. We didn't do a show last night. I was sleeping. I'm sorry, guys. I fell asleep last night, so that's why we didn't do a 10 o'clock show. I'm sorry. Was that clever with... But they had a giant head of Ben Franklin that used to talk. It was a real thing that was in a mall. What would I give to see that? The aliens are definitely going to get some Scungili from Lenny's. That's without a doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely. By the way, we have an ultra coming up next. An ultra vintage local commercial. This is ultra. We're going next level with this commercial coming up next. And then we'll do our final story for the hour, and then we'll check the community page. And then we'll go, that'll lead us right into the next hour of the show. We're going until 5 o'clock Eastern time. So hour number 1 is quickly approaching its end. It's amazing how fast we could do an hour, huh? Welcome to the show, everybody. 107 people watching. We hit 100 likes. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, people. You guys make the show. Remember that. You guys make the show. Rebel Radio News Time is now 55 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about... What the hell I'm talking about next? Oh, that's right. A Monet. They're putting Monets in the street in the United Kingdom. We'll talk about it. But first, here's a message from L'Amour's.
In beat, take a walk down 62nd Street, where heavy metal lives. Welcome to L'Amour. L'Amour, the rock capital of Brooklyn, brings you the most explosive live entertainment every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This is where heavy metal comes alive. You haven't experienced heavy metal until you have experienced L'Amour.
L'Amour's. I think it's still there. I'm not sure. I always forget if that's gone. I do have Mount Airy Lodge. You want to see Mount Airy Lodge? Let's get to the next story on the next hour of the show. Good to see you, fans from Canuck. We're staying inside today. Good to see you there. Vila Tukosi, welcome. And no, you're not going to miss the NBA. We have another hour. But anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 56 minutes past the hour. A Monet for Nothing. Monet for Nothing, the famous artworks cheering up the streets in the United Kingdom. The Positive News Network is reporting on this. And this is a really fun story. So if you're out there in the UK, people, masterpieces from the National Gallery are being displayed in a London suburb of Croydon as part of a traveling project designed to bring art closer to local communities. The high-quality reproductions of art by Claude Monet, Pablo Picasso, J.M.W. Turner, and Vincent van Gogh are on show in prominent town centers and locations, including the Croydon Minster and Queen's Gardens. The Croydon displays are part of the Art on Your Doorstep, a 3-year initiative that aims to share paintings from the National Collection with audiences beyond the gallery's London base in Trafalgar Square. The program runs until July 5th, and it also features a series of free exhibitions in Closterton, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, New Addington, Purley, Thornton Heath, and Upper Wardwood. The further stops are planned through 2026, including Torquay, Derry, Birstall, and near Bradford, and the Isle of Wight, extending to reach the scheme across the entirety of United Kingdom. In West London, the Creative Mile Brentford Art Trail will collaborate with residents to identify unexpected settings for the artworks from high streets and community venues to public parks. Locals will help decide which pieces are shown, embedding the project within each area's visit. So it's really cool. They're getting together there with people to put up art in amazing places, and it goes on at least over there in Croydon until July 5th. Rebel Radio News Time is now 58 minutes past the hour. We're just flying through this show here, people. But Bad Rogue, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. A big shout out to Danette and Anthony. Is it gone there, Mr. Metalhead? I'm sorry. I knew. I'll keep the commercial alive, Mr. Metalhead. I'll keep the commercial alive. Good to see you. I hope Chucky is sleeping well. If I wasn't doing this, I'd probably be sleeping right now. Good to see you, Lee John. Welcome on in. Right, but L'Amour's does rock. Good to see you, RJ, up there in Colorado. Thank you so much for subscribing. You'll take Mount Airy Lodge. Those are all in the box. Gold Standard Eddie Craze. Wait, Gold Standard Eddie Craze. Is that one thing or two things? Gold Standard Eddie Craze. It's the daytime news show. Monet for nothing and you picks for free. That's right, Susie. Welcome on into the show. You're not late. We got another hour to go. We got another 2 hours to go, actually. We're going until 5 o'clock Eastern Time. My voice should be completely gone by then. And on this rainy-ass day. Let's see what's going on here. Get some sports scores here up for you guys. What's going on here? Is it still zip? Yankees are still zip. And they are actually playing out there in the top of the fifth for the Mets. It's still zip as well. Yahoo Sports bringing us a sports update here as we careen towards the top of the hour. Welcome on in, everybody. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from and give you a shout. Oh, Crazy Eddie's. Yes, Crazy Eddie's was. I have a couple of Crazy Eddie's in the box as well. Are you enjoying a nice sunset in Rotterdam? Hold on. Let me see if I could do this before we end the show here. Or not before we end the show, but before. Where is this? Hold on. This is an afternoon show. There we go. Here's Rotterdam for y'all. Here's a beautiful sunset live in Rotterdam here. Ah, yes. Did you really bounce for L'Amour's for a year? That's crazy. That's right. Doug, we're not done yet. Yeah. I know it's the top of the hour, by the way. It's the top of the hour, people. It's 10 p.m. in Finland. Do you know where your children are? Good to see you there, Robojacks out there in London. As we watch the sunset together. This is a live view from Erasmusburg, right? Erasmusburg, Rotterdam, here at the KPN LED wall, everybody. Because Rotterdam is making it happen live. The power of the internet. Oh, we were supposed to end it, Mrs. Babbage. We were supposed to end it. What the hell? Anyway.
I got 5 on it, Dutch. Cold one fun de-elo.
And Douglas Fatiglia with a $5 super chat. Douglas, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. It's the top of the hour. Live from the west end of Coney Island. It's time for another exciting hour of Now in New York City Live. Will the city completely fall apart in the next 60 minutes? You have no choice but to stay tuned and find out. It is 3 o'clock here in New York City. Good to see everyone. And actually, in honor of Cascat, it's also 10 o'clock in Finland, people.
Where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
That's right. So, for all you kids out there in Finland, do you know where your children are? Anyway, it's 3 o'clock, people. It's 3 o'clock. At least here in New York. It's 10 o'clock in Finland. I try to please everybody, people. Welcome to what's pretty much the most interactive live stream you're going to see today. It's always 10 o'clock somewhere. That's true. It's always 10 o'clock somewhere. Happening right now in the world, there's a beautiful sunset happening in Rotterdam. So we got a beautiful sunset out there in Rotterdam shape. It looks like a nice day out there. Back here in New York, yeah. There it is, people. You want to go outside, huh? You want to go outside? You want to go play? At least Luna Park is still open. You go to Luna Park. Crazy Coney Island kid, I'm happy you're home. I hope you got some money. They pay you a couple of dollars for that, right? You got to come in. Anyway, you're more than welcome, Kaz. You're more than welcome. Anyway. It's a rainy day, people. It's a rainy day. But we're going to do it's the top of the hour, so we're going to get into our traffic and transit here. And I'll do my little performance art. Real question, it's been 10 p.m. Do you know which bar or casino your parents are? That's the real question, yes.
They're at Harris. No, they're at Showboat. They're at the Teach Me Hair.
Good to see you there, Nipple.
They're at the Borgata. They're at that weird one 2 blocks over on the empty lot.
Your parents loved Reno. Oh, boy. Reno, Nevada, people. Anyway. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching one from. But bonsoir, bienvenue, Nebul. Everybody follow Nebul. Fantastic live streamer, content creator from the south of France. See what it's like on the Bay of Central Pay with Nebul.
My parents are everywhere. My parents are out there at the Taj Mahal. Give them a call. My father, the nicest guy around. What murder?
Anyway. Let's go ride some wet rides. And yeah, you get nice prizes if you play the games today, actually. I think I could bet something. Tommy Dan's probably doing one of the best things you could do while watching this live stream is fold laundry. Ah, yes, fold that laundry nice. There's the link. Thank you so much, Mr. Metalhead. Yes. Yes, exactly. Gambling with your Rutgers college fund, right? That's somebody's life story right there. Nice. Your children are putting to bed at their own at the moment. Okay, that's good, Oleg. The kids are automated. Rebel Radio News Time is now 6 minutes past the hour. Oh my God. Traffic, transit, weather, and more. Babiesovernight.com, your new bundle of joy in a box. Overnight.com, bringing you our traffic update for this 3 o'clock hour. Here in New York, at least, anyways. 3 o'clock, and it's May 24th, 2026. The Brooklyn Bridge's birthday. Anyway, we have delays here on the Holland Tunnel eastbound. So it's a 15-minute delay here heading into the tunnel. Outbound looks fine, though. We have inbound delays on the... Well, this is the construction here. We got some inbound delays here on the Hugh Carey Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, as well as a big chunk of the Gowanus Expressway heading into the Triple Cantilever. We also have outbound delays on the Brooklyn Bridge, but the Manhattan Bridge and the Williamsburg Bridge are looking good. No flooding on the FDR. There's no flooding on the FDR being reported at this moment, and the Ed Koch Queensboro and Queens Midtown Tunnel both looking good. Quiet ride on the LIE at first until you get out towards Flushing Meadows here. There might be some ponding of water in this area here, as well as solid delays here southbound on the Van Wyck here heading into the airport. We do have flooding on the Belt Parkway here in a few sections here. Out by Canarsie here, heading into Floyd Bennett Field. Then it gets kind of nice here by the rail yard. And then again, officially, we got a flooding alert here right underneath the Verrazano Bridge here. One of the left 3 lanes is blocked just underneath the bridge there on the Belt Parkway there. No doubt also affecting the spaghetti interchange coming off the bridge. Anyway. I'm trying to do this with a straight face. The Gothels and by the way, the Gothels and the Outer Bridge look fantastic, and the West Shore and the Staten Island Expressway are looking great, as well as the Bayonne Bridge. We'll just throw that in for good luck. But yeah, it's a kind of a crappy day out here. But hey, you can still walk the Brooklyn Bridge if you like the rain. Potato Camera from the DOT bringing us to the Brooklyn Bridge, and a lot of people out there considering. I think people are trying to make the best of the day here on this Memorial Day weekend. Checking the rails here, we have some delays on the Harlem line, and we're doing a Saturday schedule on the Montauk line. All the other rails are close to schedule. Oh boy, look at this. We got delays, people. Delays on the 4 and the 6 are running with delays here after they had to conduct an investigation there. An NYPD investigation. I can't read. At 51st Street there. That's right there in Midtown. Ugh. Anyway, so 4 and 6 trains having problems. Uptown A and D trains are delayed while they had to address a train with a door problem at 125th Street. Don't hold on to the doors, people. That was updated 5 minutes ago. We head on over to the G. Uptown G trains and Court Square bound G trains, F and G trains there, running with delays that they had to move a train that had its brakes activated at Bergen Street. That was updated about 10 minutes ago. Planned parts suspended on the M. Planned parts suspended on the 5, 7, and the J. We're skipping stops on the 1, and there's no B, Z, and W service. Everything else is running on our closest schedule. MTA.info for your friend for all things transit. We head over to our friends at Sibbo's, bringing us our web camera here from Brighton Beach. It's a flooding tide right now. 57 degrees is the water temperature. So we do got people out, people enjoying the pavilion. The pigeons are enjoying the top of the pavilion. And yeah, we've got people out there. Maybe the rain has finally moved on here. 57 degrees at Kingsborough Community College right now. We continue on to Vehicle Watching YouTube channel. Over here at Coney Island Avenue here, at the Belt Parkway here, traffic is moving pretty decently. This is the dry section here, but it's running pretty good. Earth Camera bringing us to Red Hook, Brooklyn here, and the Statue of Liberty view there. It's a very foggy and kind of dreary day here. Bryant Park here, the umbrellas are still out for some of the people, not everybody. And Bryant Park, at least the lawn is getting a good watering, so that's good. But yeah, look at a couple of drops on the lens just there. Bunkakobo Incorporated, bringing us this view of Long Island City, Queens, looking towards the Midtown Manhattan skyline. I see a very low ceiling, only about 500, 600 feet today. So pretty low ceiling there. And then you're into the clouds. Sandy Hook Bay, the Above the Hook YouTube channel, bringing us to Highland, New Jersey for the best view of America. And we can't see anything on this dreary day. We head on out to the national weather here, the national radar here, and we got a lot of rain here, got a lot of flood watches here across the country, heading all the way down into Louisiana, some flood watches as well in the Houston area. We got some wind alerts here and some bad air quality alerts all out here. Fire weather watches again over here in Nevada, but they've got the wind over here, so wind advisories up here in Portland, near Portland and Oregon here, and Seattle. And also in the valley here, wind advisory just outside of Los Angeles and San Diego. Gale warning up here on the west coast here, up here by Oregon, and then heading on Washington and Oregon. Small craft advisory, hazardous sea watch along the Oregon coast. So I don't think you're going to the beach. But the latest as of 1:30 this afternoon from the Weather Prediction Center here from the National Weather Service is letting us know that it's going to be still a rough go of it. I think tomorrow will be the diamond in the rough. It's going to start out looking very ugly, but then it's going to come out and be a nice day tomorrow. So just hang on in for that. And then as well as here, it's going to be cold, wet, and cool until like Tuesday. Then it starts warming up. Wednesday might be a very warm day. Lee Goldberg and the Wacky Yucky Weather Team at Channel 7 Eyewitness News bringing us a 7-day forecast. This is going to update, I think, this hour. But anyway, 57 degrees tomorrow. It's going to be a cool day. Today is going to be a cool day. We're pretty much topping out our high right now. And then tomorrow, 73, and then 78. On Tuesday is going to be a very nice day, as well as Wednesday. Wednesday is the warm day, 83. Then we begin to taper back down towards the next weekend there. There is no real chance for kind of stuff after this, so we might go into another dry pattern. So let's see what happens. Picture of the day, the Manhattan Bird Alert, bringing us this awesome for World Turtle Day, everybody. A common snapping turtle there, native to Central Park there, the species, an ultimate survivor, largely unchanged for 90 million years. Yes, you don't put your finger near it because it will snap it off. So, but everybody follow the Manhattan Bird Alert on Twitter here. It's probably my favorite thing to look at. Checking out our scores here. Still zip through the Mets right now. And what about the Yankees? Yankees is still zip. As the teams play in the rain here in the Bronx, it looks like. But middle of the 7th inning there. Wow. Middle of the 7th inning there. So, yeah, there you go, people. That is your update. But will the city completely fall apart in the next 47 minutes? Stay tuned and find out. Rebel Radio News Time is now 13 minutes past the hour. Good to see everybody. Welcome. My performance art, people. Welcome. Ha-ha! On this dreary-ass day. No, me no walk today. I'm sorry. Me no walk today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're gonna wing it. Now we're gonna wing it. I don't think I'm gonna recycle too many stories here today. I think we're gonna wing it, and I'm gonna do a quick search here on the box here. There's a box that I have now. So let's see here. Oh, there it is. Let's find something randomly, people. Let's find something randomly. Oh my God, these are heavy stories. Why is this list such heavy stories? This list is not supposed to be that heavy. Anyway, wrong list. Let's go back. That's why I don't want to know such stories, computer. I want something a little bit more lighthearted. Oh, that's what it's trying to do. It's trying to get me to. Hey, you're trying to play some ads there on me, I see there. Both the Yankees and Mets are boring, yeah. It gets kind of... The Mets and Yankees is kind of... Let me see here. That's right. That's what I wanted to do. See, because I remembered I was looking at stuff when I was setting this up, and that's right. That's right. That's that story. Oh, that's what happened on this day? Oy, oy, oy. That's what happened on this day? Oy, oy, oy. On this day, it's kind of depressing today. But yes, I agree. The Mets and the Yankees are kind of boring today. It's one of those games, right? You're just like kind of hanging out in the rain all day. Go Red Sox. Are the Red Sox playing? Let's see what the Red Sox are doing right now. What are the Red Sox doing right now? That's like really far on my list. Why is this so far on my list, the Red Sox? Are they playing right now, the Red Sox? Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 16 minutes past the hour. There we go. Why is it so slow? Why are you so slow? It's almost like I'm doing a show. That's weird. Let's go Giants. Go to all the teams. Go to all the teams. Do I have a rundown of the whole thing, or do I have to have it in that individual box? Oh, here we go. We found the Boston Red Sox here. 3-4, playing the Minnesota Twins right now. Are they playing in the rain too? Are they playing up in the rain is messing up everything. But there you go. On this dreary day, as people try to make the best of it. Right? Fuck it, right? It's what's happening now. It's a quiet day here in the city. This is good. People are getting out onto the beach without umbrellas. There's people like right down by the water too. Good to see you, B-Band 109.
It's a little bit of liquid sunshine.
Let's see what's coming up next. I gotta find a story to yap about here. Let's find another story to yap about. Oh no, that's not that. We're not using any of those. Oh, that's right. That's what we're gonna do. Alfred Hinkle, good to see you. Are you currently watching me in Carnival in San Francisco? Really? Dude. Enjoy Carnival. Pia Lorena. Good afternoon, Chile. Good to see you. Alfred Hinkle. Welcome. Did I catch everybody? Good to see everybody. Welcome. Railroad News Time is now 18 minutes past the hour. Where is it? There it is. Here's our weekend stock report brought to us by BabiesOvernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight guaranteed. BabiesOvernight.com. Definitely the stock you want to buy when you're buying stocks. We have a lot of stock news happening this weekend here. Helium was up, but feathers were down. So big change up there in the markets there. So helium was up, feathers were down. Paper was stationary this week, and fluorescent tubing was dimmed in light trading. The knives were up sharply, but cows were steered into a bull market. So that was the great news here. I think the Duke and Duke had a little bit to do with that. Pencils lost a few points, and hiking equipment was trailing. Elevators rose while escalators continued to show their slow decline. And weights were up in heavy trading at the end of the day on Friday. Light switches were off, but mining equipment hit rock bottom, unfortunately. And diapers remained unchanged, so a little bit of a stinky market there. And shipping lines stayed at an even keel. The market for raisins dried up, unfortunately, but Coca-Cola fizzled, and Caterpillar stocks inched up a little bit. But the sun did peak, luckily, at midday, though, so that's a great news there. And balloon prices, unfortunately, were inflated. Scott Tissue touched a new bottom, unfortunately. Their quality control keeps going down. And unfortunately, batteries exploded in an attempt to recharge the market. So we'll keep that up to date as well. So we'll monitor that throughout the weekend. But there was your stock report brought to us by BabiesOvernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight, guaranteed. BabiesOvernight.com, bringing you that weekend stock report. Rebel Ready News Time is now 20 minutes past the hour. Yes, it's multitasking streaming today. We're having fun with it, people. We're having fun with it. Let's see, what's coming up next? I got to find that thing. There was a thing that I wanted to show you guys, and I forgot about it. Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it there. Coming up next, a guy who broke a record by putting on 32 T-shirts in 1 minute. He put on 32 T-shirts in 1 minute, people. I think we have video of that too that we will see. Good to see everybody. Welcome on into the show. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. That is my job, is to entertain you on this rainy day. 97 people are watching, 129 likes. Let's go. It's a bull market indeed. But head out to Luna Park. You might have your childhood dream, not waiting in lines for any rides.
Lines for rides. 1877 lines for rides. Lines for rides. 1877 lines for rides. Get your spot online today. We wait online for you at various amusement parks.
They just see you changing at the gym, right? Yes, a useful skill for a shoplifter, exactly. So yes, coming up next, and I think we have video, right? Do we have video of this? Yes, the world's fastest dresser. Oy, oy, oy. How long is this? Oh, good, it's 5 minutes, perfect. Good, a meaningful sized video, not some 4-hour dissertation about somebody's random dream. We have a show to do here. We got to keep these news stories short and sweet. Anyway, yeah, he put on 32 T-shirts in a minute, people. We will see his journey and go on a little bit of a video adventure on our electric television magazine program, and program spelled the British way. Good to see everybody. Welcome on in. And Douglas Patiglier, thank you so much for getting my Dunkin' Donuts for later on today. So I'm going to get some. If everything goes according to plan, I'm going to go meet up with the Duchess right there underneath the Wonder Wheel. We're gonna have a big kiss. And then we're going to go home. And have some dinner. Anyway. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Let's see him put on a sports bra. I don't think that's part of the game, Strawberry. I don't think that's part of the game. There we go. There we go, people. There we go. Actually, since I have 2 minutes here to yap, and we're all enjoying jokes, let me get another story here queued up for later on in the show. What are we gonna do here? Oh yeah, that's right. We have this. Yeah, today the Brooklyn Bridge, everybody. Today the Brooklyn Bridge officially opened, and one of my favorite. I love this. This is one of my favorite illustrations of all time. So, on the night they opened the Brooklyn Bridge, they had a fireworks show, right? And one of the really big investors of the Brooklyn Bridge, for 3 years, he hoarded fireworks. This guy had so much money and space available that he could hoard fireworks. And he literally hoarded fireworks for 3 years. For 3 years, he hoarded fireworks. And he ended up having 14 tons or 13 and a half or 14 and a half tons of gunpowder, right? So he hoards all this shit, right? And now it's finally the opening date. The president and vice president were here in attendance for the opening of the bridge. It was that big of a deal. And back then in the 1880s, you don't want the president and vice president at the same spot because, if their transport or whatever fails and they die, you don't want to lose them both. So they usually kept them separate for big events. But anyway, they were there. It was literally a party for the whole day. Emily Roebling crosses the bridge at 10 in the morning. And then there's this grand procession of all the important people, investors and celebrities. It was everybody was there. It was a big fucking deal. Everybody had the day off, by the way. Everybody, especially here in Brooklyn, nobody worked. Everybody went to this event, right? But the first crossing, right? Emily goes from New York, from Manhattan to Brooklyn in this it was a silver and white carriage, right? Pulled by these two beautiful horses, right? Beautiful, gorgeous horses. And she's going around and she's going across the bridge with a couple of the other engineers. And she's personally cradling a rooster. And it was a very beautiful rooster from the accounts I've read about this. And so she held this rooster because that was a symbol of victory back then. And when she passed the center span of the bridge, she did hold it up, and people cheered from the waterfront. It was like an audible cheer, right? And then as the day went on, people crossed the bridge, people cheered, and then very soon after, the bridge was just open to the public, and it was like a sensation. Everybody had to walk over this bridge. It was a big freaking deal. It was like walking on the moon. So now the bridge is just packed full of people, right? Just completely crammed. And people are going across and they're cheering. They're cheering. People are literally cheering and screaming and all this stuff. And then that night, and people know about this, by the way. Then they know, okay, we're going to have a fireworks show on the bridge, right? We're going to have a fireworks show. This fireworks show was nothing like you would see today. It was not, if you could use the word coordinated. It was not coordinated. It was basically this guy's pilings of fireworks, and he just had them distributed. He knew, he had an idea what most of them did, so he placed them strategically, but nothing was planned. It was just kind of haphazardly put together and done, and then executed. And some of the newspaper clippings I could only describe to you as this. It was beautiful. It was stupendous. It It was like life affirming for some people. You know, it was a very important moment for a lot of people's lives, seeing that. But then it was also a terrifyingly loud and chaotic experience because nothing was coordinated. And for good measure, the Brooklyn Bridge stayed open to traffic. Can you look at that illustration? Look closely. There are vehicles, there are carriages, and there are people all over this bridge when they did this fireworks show. It did not close to traffic. People kept on going. And here's this guy with a big ass fucking box of fireworks. They did this from what I could tell, it was either 2.5 or 3.5 hours. I'm going to go with 2.5 hours. So that's like putting it like conservatively. But yes, they had people like climb the bridge. The fireworks were set off from all these different points on the bridge, from the tops of the towers, from the roadway itself, from parts of the pedestrian promenade had supposedly some rounds go off right there in the very center of it. And it was not planned at all. They just kind of did it. And they knew that, okay, we set these off, and it went on. And by the way, the boats down below, boats in the East River had their own fireworks. So people from boats are shooting off fireworks. And this shit went on for like 2.5 hours. I would give anything. I would give anything to see that. Anyway, we got to continue on. Rebel Radio News Time is now, just like that, another half hour of your life. Gone forever. But on this day, May 24th, 1883, the Brooklyn Bridge opened. So right now, it's 3 PM. From what I know, right now there's like processions. There's all these processions going on the bridge, because I think the bridge officially opens. Well, no, it's 3 o'clock. No, it would be now actually. So at 3 o'clock, the bridge opens to people after they had their processions and everything, and there were statements said, and it was crazy. The Brooklyn Bridge Jubilee must have been amazing. I mean, I've heard about stories about, 1983. I've heard stories about it. But there was nothing like the opening of the bridge. Wow, your brother was born the same day. That's pretty cool, DJ Dirty. That's May 24th. Very important date. Let's see, can we see the bridge right now? No, we can't. That's the Midtown. That's the harbor. There's our Brooklyn Bridge camera. We can't see the Brooklyn Bridge, unfortunately. But now coming up next, getting back into our show. Yeah, this guy put on 32 t-shirts in under a minute. And we're going to see the video. Good to see you, Sonia Perez. Happy birthday to the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah. I love my bridge. It's great. It's great. And tomorrow's Memorial Day, guys. So we'll be, of course, at the Memorial Day Parade out in Bay Ridge. The weather should be clearing up just in time for the parade, so that's great. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. But we'll be there. We'll be there to cover the parade for y'all, so don't forget about that. Tomorrow we'll be doing our parade. Our Memorial Day Parade out in Bay. The oldest Memorial Day Parade in the United States. So, very historic parade there. But I hope everyone's enjoying our electric television magazine that we're doing this afternoon. And yeah, let's enjoy the rain together. Rebel Radio News Time is now 32 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about a guy putting on 32 t-shirts in under a minute. But first, here is a message from Dunkin' Donuts.
Time to make the donuts. Dunkin' Donuts are always fresh. I made the donuts. We make them at least twice every day. Time to make the donuts. Not a few kinds, like supermarket. Made the donuts. Time to make the donuts. But up to 52 varieties. The donuts. Time to make the donuts. I made the donuts. Dunkin' Donuts, up to 52 varieties, fresh day and night. No supermarket can say.
There is no 52 anymore. They lied to me. It's not 52 anymore. It's not 52 of them anymore. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 33 minutes past the hour. The journey to become the world's fastest dresser. All right, I think this is this guy who has all the awards here. He made a YouTube video, so let's watch it together And once again, remind ourselves that if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything.
So this is where I became the world's fastest dresser. Now, I'm obviously in a closet, so that makes sense in one hand, because you get dressed in a closet if it's a walk-in. But how did it come apart? Well, it was during COVID, and Guinness World Records issued a stay-at-home challenge. Every week, they would issue a challenge to the world. Everybody practice it, video it, send it in, fastest person wins. And it was for the fastest time to put on 10 t-shirts. So I get my 10 t-shirts out, and I start putting them on, seeing how fast I can figure it out. And I did so many practices. You have to figure out what shirts are best. Cotton shirts like this, they don't work well. They don't slide against each other. And then what's the right sizing? And then it was about practicing, putting them on over and over and over again. And how do you arrange them on the floor so the arm holes are open and the head holes open. And I figured you put the hands in, over the head, dive in, slide through like that. And then
this is
only
bullshit,
a 1 week challenge.
man.
I had to do all this practice in a very compressed timeline. In fact, like the arm right here got totally worn off, very red, raw. And I kept practicing because I really wanted to break that world record. So I had to get rid of all the cotton t-shirts. I wish I had one like this. This is the Iron Man shirt. It's nice and stretchy. It's synthetic, so it slides on over itself. This would have been a great shirt for that record, but I didn't have it. And so I just used the 10 different shirts I had, all from like different races and athletic events, and put those shirts on as fast as I possibly could. It went over so well, Mr. Beast even commented on the record.
He trained, he put thought into it, he knows. This is his right.
Because he called it one of the 10 weirdest world records he'd ever seen.
Yeah, that is weird.
Which was kind of fun. But then I realized there's a bunch of other records for the fastest time to put on t-shirts. Like the most t-shirts put on in 30 seconds.
Right.
And so I was like, well, I've already got the 10 t-shirt version. How many can I put on in 30 seconds? And I think I got 16 or 17 the first time. And I've upped that to now 20 t-shirts in 30 seconds. I did that at Guinness World Records headquarters in London. And this is actually the t-shirt style I used. It's a uniform t-shirt now, mostly synthetic, but it's got some cotton in it as well. Nice and stretchy. It allows for me to get the handholds open. So I got two open spots there. The head that goes in, pull it down in the front, and then down in the back because it has to go down below the waist. So I did the 30-second version a bunch of times, and then I did the most t-shirts put on in 30 seconds by a team of 2 and 1 minute. There used to be no version for the most t-shirts put on in 1 minute by yourself, because once I get about 20 t-shirts on, I can't physically move anymore. There's too much constriction in my arms, and so I can't get it over my head, down in the front, and down
This
in
is
the back,
nonsense. Yeah, this is crazy nonsense.
But I realized with
It's big
practice,
money nonsense.
I was able to figure out that if I layered the t-shirts properly, going from a smaller size to a bigger size, and over-exaggerated my movements, I was able to do the 1 minute version myself. When I did the 2-person version with my wife, we actually got made fun of by James Corden and the Muppets for doing it.
An Idaho woman has set a new world record by
Well,
dressing
where's
her
James
husband
Corden now?
in 32 t-shirts in 1 minute.
Well, he's doing
According to her
Broadway,
husband,
right?
He's almost got the hang of it, and he could be
Or
dressing
he was
himself
doing
soon.
Unfortunately, that attempt was disqualified. I think the t-shirt maybe didn't go down far enough all the way around. And
Right.
so we redid that one for
Oh, so now we
Valentine's
have,
Day
like,
1 year.
standards?
And so my wife and I now hold the Guinness World Records title for the most t-shirts put on in 30 seconds and 1 minute by a team of 2. And we broke it on Valentine's Day. It was we put t-shirts all over the living room for, practiced a bunch
The
of times,
couples that
got it.
break
and
records
celebrated
together,
it.
stay
Yes,
together.
that was awesome.
Remember that.
And then recently, the most recent one that I broke was the most t-shirts put on in 1 minute individual. And for that one, I had to go to the local YMCA, lay out all the t-shirts on the floor, and figure out
But I
what
wanted
is the
to do
best
handball.
way to go about doing that. Because you gotta
Sir, I
minimize
want
the
to do
movement.
handball.
And so I wanted to get all the t-shirts really close to me. And so what I ended up doing is laying them around me. And since I had
I
to
tried
move
to
around
play
on
some
my knees,
racquetball, but I think
and
I
as you
had
can tell,
some
I'm not super comfortable on my knees right here. I'm like, I'm already feeling it.
I
had to wear knee pads to be able to
Pounding
slide
on the
around easily
glass.
on the floor. And broke that
Excuse me,
record.
sir, I
According
want to use the
to 1
racquetball.
minute, crushing the Guinness minimum mark of 25, and it's pretty cool being the world's fastest dresser. It wasn't one that I was thinking about going after
Well-
until Guinness World Records challenged me, or challenged the world rather. Broke that one. Mr. Beast commented on it, and I'm like, hey, what other records can I go after that utilize this skill? Got a bunch of the right t-shirts for making it happen, and now I'm the world's fastest dresser. And I tell you, if I am late to work, late to church, late to some event, it's not going to be because it takes me a long time.
That's
to get
right.
dressed. Hey, I'm David, Record Breaker Rush. I try to break world records
Congratulations.
every
Yes,
week.
David Rush. It's
Subscribe,
this guy.
follow along.
Yeah, follow David Rush and his record-breaking adventures, constantly breaking Guinness World Book records through the power of the internet there. So congratulations, David. It's like the third or fourth time I've been talking about you on this nonsensical show. Showing off your nonsense. So well done, sir. Well done. Congratulations, and a job well done. And I think the couples that break records together stay together. That's like a passion project, and you get two people wound up on that. That's cool. It is rocket science, kind of. Anyway. Yeah, he's a lot of fun at parties.
How fast do you put your clothes on? I went to the YMCA and this guy had the t-shirts all over the tennis ball rack. I wanted to go do my tennis ball. He threw me off my schedule for that fucking record-breaking event.
Anyway. People. Hope everyone's having a lovely rainy holiday weekend. Let's see here. What are we going to do next? Oh, that's right. We have that one. We have so many. Oh, somebody mentioned Mount Airy Lodge. We'll get Mount Airy Lodge titled up for the next commercial. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Oops. That's what I want. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. Yay! Video box. Yay! Wait, I wonder if he bought all those. Did he buy all those t-shirts? Or did people sponsor that shit? We'll sponsor your t-shirt thing if we give you all t-shirts. You sponsor it. You could just sponsor it, it'd be fine. Anyway. As the rain finally pulls out, at least here in the city, but we still have, it's going to be this mist. We're in that mist shit right now. You walk around, you get soaking wet. Ugh. And there you go. There is our, that's our Empire State Building camera at the moment. Up in the cloud, where we can't see anything. And then coming a little bit further down here, here's Coney Island. Luna Park is still open. The kids are bored out of their minds, but at least they're getting paid for it. Anyway, we're gonna replay a story here. Can I replay it?
Brooklyn.
I need more talkie music, Mrs. Babbage. I need more talkie music, please. Please, I need more talkie music. I gotta let the ad play. Anyway, good to see everybody. He's fun at Halloween parties.
I got the shirts. He's the shirts goblin. He buys all the shirts. He's the shirts goblin.
For our next story, and some of you seen it. If you were here for the first hour, you have already seen it. We're going to go to News 12 Brooklyn's report from Coney Island on this rainy day. And if you're new, or we'll just ask it for the choir here, for everybody in the chat, is this guy bullshitting us or not?
Zip lane.
Anyway, do you enjoy rainy days? Well, a guy was on News 12 Brooklyn. He says he loves rainy days. So we'll replay the News 12, but that's what's happening now on New York City Live. And then we'll continue on with more random stories from the internet.
You get a shirt. We all get a shirt.
On this truly nonsensical talk show, if you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. 139 likes. Can we get to 150? That'll be great. Yo, keep it coming, guys. I appreciate you. And everyone on Twitch as well. Welcome y'all into the show. On this rainy day. But yeah, look at that. Luna Park is open. As I yap here. I've been doing this now for an hour and 45 minutes. That's wild. That's wild. We're on the home stretch already, guys. We're on the home stretch already. crazy is that? You just do 3 hours. Boom. Like that. But that's because you guys, the chat, you guys keep the show going, so remember that.
That's the shirts goblin. He's coming to the Halloween party, guys. You gotta be careful. He likes shirts. He went to the laundromat, took all the shirts out. He said he had to break a record.
Anyway. Good to see everybody. Rebel Radio News Time is now 44 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about, oh yes, rain in Coney Island right there. But first, here's a message from the Mount Airy Lodge.
Now is the perfect time, and the season is just right. You can play all day and dance into the night. At beautiful Mount Airy Lodge, all you have to bring is your love of everything.
For reservations, phone 1-800-441-4410.
All you have to bring is your love of everything. Beautiful Mount Airy
Lodge. Yeah. By the way, it's now called the Mount Airy Casino, and it's run by the great William DeMeo. And you can get your fish at the Guy Ferrari place there, and Buschetta Molino. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 45 minutes past the hour. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is definitely snoring. Coney Island, unfortunately, under the rain with the rest of the tri-state area. News 12 reports. Right, News 12? Can we hear you, News 12? Can we hear you? Hello, News 12? Hello, hello? Hello, News 12? Hello, hello, hello? 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 Oh, there it is. My bad. Continue on, lady.
Lindsay, the rain, the wind, the cold. It is a miserable start to the unofficial first weekend of summer. I mean, I was on the beach for just 5 seconds earlier and my hat was taken away by the wind. My umbrella is pretty much useless. Look at that, the way it's being taken away. Despite all of these truly terrible, terrible conditions, the lifeguards have been here at the beach since 10 a.m. on the dot, and we just got to commend them for that. It's been a stormy week for us here in Brooklyn. On Wednesday, major flooding in Bushwick and Bed-Stuy caused serious issues for drivers and commuters. While flooding isn't expected from this weekend's storm, we did notice some ponding on the Belt while driving to Coney Island earlier. So you'll want to be careful on the roads. And while it's not exactly ideal beach weather outside, a handful of people have braved the cold and the rain to walk along the beach and the boardwalk here at Coney Island.
Not many people like this weather, I guess.
And you like it?
I love it.
Oh, you love it?
I don't believe.
Yes, I love it.
So you're not upset that it's raining on your Memorial Day?
No, really. I love it. But my umbrella is already...
But my umbrella doesn't love it.
Yeah, my best piece of advice this Memorial Day weekend is to find some nice, warm indoor plans.
You go watch me, people.
This rainy weekend is just a one-off. For now, in Coney Island, Karina Gary, News 12 Brooklyn.
Thank you, News 12. And yes, it's going to get better tomorrow. Don't worry about it. And yeah, but is that guy full of shit? Anyways, that guy full of shit. Rebel Radio News Time is now 47 minutes past the hour. Is that guy full of shit? Anyway. On the fastest hour on the internet, or hours on the internet. We are going to go to a quiet commercial break because I have to use the bathroom. So let me get my radio commercials queued here, and you guys will listen to olden time commercials while I go to the bathroom. Because yes, we are already there at that moment of the show where we have been on now for an hour and 47 minutes, and you feel bad for all the vendors. I mean, me too. Yeah, Coney Island, it sucks. I mean, everybody has to make their money. I mean, Luna Park is still open. There are still there are two people in Luna Park right now. They may not even be able to run the rides. Like, it could be like that, but I think they could, maybe. It's a tough go of it on this Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully they could recoup some money this upcoming week. It's tough, people. It's tough. Why quiet? Because I'm going to the bathroom, so you only got to hear something. You're not going to see something. That's why I guess it's called quiet. I guess it's a quiet. It's a radio advertisement coming up. So I can dip out to the bathroom and then dip right back in, and then do our final hour and 10 minutes of the show. Yeah, those two people gotta get their money. They gotta get their money's worth. That's right. They gotta get their money's worth. They need to get their money's worth, people. All right. All right, people. I think we're good. Rebel Radio News time is now 49 minutes. See, just like that. See, we're 49 minutes past the hour. I'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned, and I'll be right back.
Friends, it's so foolish to suffer with an ordinary headache when Bromo Seltzer gives you such fast, pleasant, three-way relief.
It's true, Mr. Weed. Bromo Seltzer is so pleasant to take, and it works so fast to help your headache all three ways.
Yes, Bromo Seltzer speedily fights the headache pain itself. Then it goes right to work to soothe the upset stomach and jangled nerves that often may team up with a headache. Try it next time you get a headache. Prove to yourself just how fast it works to help your headache all three ways.
We've tried a lot of headache products, but it's Bromo Seltzer from now on for our family.
You'll say the same thing, too, once you've discovered Bromo Seltzer. So get a bottle today and be prepared at all times to fight a headache fast, all three ways.
It's smart to keep Bromo Seltzer both at home and at your place of business.
That's right, folks. Remember, Bromo Seltzer gives you fast, three-way help for a headache. It's on sale at all drugstores. Caution, use only as directed. If headaches recur or persist, see your doctor. Get Bromo Seltzer today and...
I've heard so much about Magic Touch, Campana's new cream makeup. Is it so very different from other makeups?
It's so different that you'll never believe how much prettier it will make you until you try it. Magic Touch is a cream complexion makeup that you apply with your fingertips. No powder puff, no water. You can use it anytime, anywhere. And it literally performs magic for your complexion. Gives you that new complexion loveliness that women are demanding today. The unmade-up look. Magic Touch provides a feminine, delicate, fragile makeup beauty. The Dresden doll-like complexion that women are seeking.
What does it look like?
Magic Touch is a wafer-thin cream in a beautiful white and gold compact. It offers you 6 new complexion-flattering shades. All you do is stroke your fingertips across the surface of the cream, apply to your face, and blend. Magic Touch contains a new magic ingredient that causes it to blend better than any cream makeup yet invented.
Do I use powder, too?
No, if you want the new luminous effect, and I don't mean shiny. Yes, if you want to give your complexion a matte finish. Either way, Magic Touch gives you a new, flawless-looking complexion.
Is Magic Touch very expensive?
Surprisingly inexpensive. You get a large-size, classic, golden white compact of Magic Touch for only $1.
I'm going to try it tomorrow.
And believe me, you'll never know how pretty you can be until you do. Yes, ladies, thousands upon thousands of you from East Coast to West Coast have said how glad you are that your favorite hand lotion, Italian Balm, is back again in the stores. Made exactly as it was before the war.
I know a lot of children who are glad, too. Children's hands, wrists, and legs get chapped so easily in winter. And Italian Balm is so soothing, so protecting on children's tender skins.
Men also are glad to have Italian Balm back again. Men don't like dry, chapped, red, beefy-looking hands any better than anyone else. And they know that Italian Balm, rich, concentrated, clean-smelling, is the lotion to use in the wintertime. It's so different from thin, watery lotions.
So economical, too. Remember, just 1 drop serves both hands.
Today, Italian Balm offers the same pre-war quality, same pre-war quantity at the same pre-war price. Can you beat that for hand lotion value? Try it tomorrow. Italian Balm.
Italian Balm.
Scratching and irritated skin can cause serious infection.
Not yet.
If you are troubled with skin irritation caused by eczema, hives, winter rash, use DDD prescription. the cooling antiseptic liquid that brings relief from irritating skin discomfort almost instantly. Ask for DDD prescription. Trial bottle 35 cents at any drugstore.
Thank you. Rebel Radio News Time is now 53 minutes past the hour as we continue to enjoy our rainy day. Welcome on into the show, people. Yes, before the war. that was I think from 1940 something. That might have been like a really early radio ad. We got some great news coming up next. Coming up next to finish out this second hour of the show, we're going to talk about a round of paws. A dog won at the Cannes Film Festival. So an animal story, but a happy animal story because the dog won an award. Yes, dogs winning awards today on a very exciting episode of Now in New York City Live. Welcome on into the show, everybody. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're all in this together, people, as we enjoy our afternoon together. 151 likes in the box. We hit 150. Let's go. Let's try to get to 200 as we do our nonsensical killing of time together here on Now in New York City Live. Here in Coney Island, Luna Park is still open. 2 people in there hanging out. 2 people hanging in now. They're hanging out in an empty park, people. Welcome on into the show. Good to see everybody. As we remember the times of yore, Rebel Radio News Time is now 55 minutes past the hour. A round of applause for La Piera, the winner of the Palm Dog Award in Cannes. The Associated Press reporting on this one here. A round of applause for La Piera, the winner of this year's Palm Award at the Cannes Film Festival. The Chilean movie took top Canine prize Friday for the festival's official awards ceremony. The quirky tradition on the Cannes beachfront was a celebratory affair, packed with journalists, dog lovers, and of course, plenty of dogs. The sound of barking was interspersed with the clink of wine glasses as eager pups posed for cameras and socialized with their canine pals. It was a bon appetit for the animal guests as they were served gourmet doggy snacks, and look-alike local pooches stood in for their famous peers to collect awards. Screenings of this ad, by the way, not brought to us by that ad there, but screenings in the director's fortnight bar side, La Piera, a Spanish name for female dog, followed a solitary woman and the story anyway follows a solitary woman and her bond with an abandoned puppy, Yuri, named after the famous Mexican pop star. The director, Domingo Sotomayor, collected a coveted dog collar. She explained she rescued for 2 very special dogs to play Yuri from puppy to adulthood. Yuri and little Tormenta, who played little Yuri, they were both rescue dogs, and they were both very happy in their new home. She said they were not trained, so it was really wild to work with them. After speaking after the ceremony, Sotomayor said that she wanted to make a film where dogs are not just useful for the story, but are like characters themselves. I think dogs were the heart of the film, so I'm very happy with this prize, she said. Both ceremonies' top awards went to films directed by women, and also to female dog characters. That's what I want to say. The grand prize was awarded to Lola, a border terrier who appears in the British movie I See Buildings Fall Like Lightning. I See Buildings Fall Like Lightning has also picked up a director's award for the Fortnight Audience Award on Thursday. The film follows a group of friends who grew up together in the same building complex on the cusp of turning 30, facing adulthood and their unfulfilled dreams. Director Cleo Bernard showed up for the doggies' celebrations. After the ceremony, she honored Lola's professionalism. I loved working with her, and I would love to work with her again, Bernard said. The Palm Dog Awards were founded back in 2001 by journalist Toby Rose with a mission to equal celebration of canines at Cannes as their human co-stars. Former winners include Messi from Anatomy of a Fall and Brandy from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and August and Augie from the movie The Artist. So there you go, people. Happy dog. Congratulations to all the pooches out there in Cannes. I hope you all had a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Rebel Radio News Time is now 29 minutes. Look at that, people. 29 minutes past the hour. It's like I almost know what I'm doing, people. I need a minute. Holy crap. I just need a minute. I literally just need a minute. I mean, might as well, people. Might as well. Anyway, I need a minute. Here we go. Just like that, another hour of your life gone forever. Good to see you, O.J. Sampson. Welcome on into the show. Sally, this is so fun. Oh, the Yankees win at the bottom of the ninth. We got breaking news here. The Yankees won at the bottom of the ninth. Aaron Judge, a 2-run homer. Hold on, let me bring up the score. There it is. 2-zip, that's the final in Yankee Stadium. 2-zip coming in from Sal Muscles and Yahoo Weather. Yahoo News and Weather and Sports. I don't know, it's the Yahoo page. Anyway. Just like that, people. It's like almost like I know what I'm doing. One more hour to go, and then that's it, people. Your community posts will be coming 50 minutes past the hour, and that will end our 3-hour extravaganza today. So keep on posting to that community page, and we'll get your community posts up for everybody to see. That's right, ICU Investigations. Good to see you. Good to see ICU Investigations. Welcome on in. And good to see you, Jan out there in Newtown, Connecticut. Good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a great afternoon as we enjoy time traveling together. See, Shelby puts. I would like to go downstairs and grab myself a beer for the last. And look at that, the Nightbot. Fuck you, Nightbot. I like that comment. I like that comment a lot, and I agree. See, Shelby. Oh, they're giving us a Lowenbrow ad? Did y'all buy space on the show? Oh, no. They bought space. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Lowenbrow. And don't forget to get Lowenbrow. Ask your favorite bartender for Lowenbrow.
I'm glad to see you. Raise your glass. Here's to health and happiness.
Yes.
So tonight,
let it be Lowenbrow.
When you're with good friends having good times, don't just have a beer. Have a Lowenbrow. Because good friends and good times deserve the taste of a good beer. And there's really only one. Lowenbrow.
Let it be Lowenbrow. It's the top of the hour. Live from the west end of Coney Island. It's time for one more hour of Now in New York City Live. Will the city completely fall apart and crumble before our eyes in the next 58 minutes? You have no choice but to stay tuned and find out. I know, right? They gave Yo, freaking Lowenbrow paid for time for this hour. This hour of the show brought to you by Lowenbrow. And always let it be Lowenbrow. Rebel Radio News Time is now 2 minutes past the hour. It's 4:02 here in New York City right now. You don't remember your breakfast, but you remember that Lowenbrow commercial? There you go. It's the good commercials that keep us going, right? Right, Sal? It's the good commercials, right? You wouldn't mind a Lowenbrow. Yeah, me too. I wouldn't mind a Lowenbrow, Phantom Canuck. Good to see you. Good day there. Good to see everybody, people. On officially the fastest hour on the internet. Coming up next, we're going to check traffic and transit, weather, and more. We'll do it finally for the last time. But yes, just coming in, we got the final. The final brought to us by Yahoo Sports. Tampa Bay Rays zip. New York Yankees from a very rainy Yankee Stadium, too. So congratulations to the New York Yankees for winning it out tonight. We're still playing. The Mets are still playing. We're in the middle of the 8th inning. It's still nothing. It's still zip. A very boring game. This is the kind of game where you get dangerously drunk because it's so boring. Then at the end of the game, you're like, good to see you there, Cliff. Is Lowenbrow still around? That's a good question. I don't know. You know, supposedly Schaefer is still around. Supposedly Schaefer is still around, but you know. Oh no, we might have some. Ooh, we have some big updates here on the roadways, guys. So get ready for that. We're gonna do that in 90 seconds. Oh, Sally, it's gonna be great, Sally. Right? You don't remember high school, but you do remember local commercials, right? Me too. Me too. Ooh, they still make Lowenbrow on tap. If I see a place with Lowenbrow, I'm gonna have me some. So thank you so much for sponsoring this hour of the show, Lowenbrow. On this rainy night, there's like 2 people in the street there. Ugh. Ugh. Anyway, as we careen along through the internet, I hope you guys are enjoying our little electric television magazine as you enjoy the colors and the sounds as they fly through the internet, careening towards your eyes and ears. Hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday here on this Memorial Day here. This has been a I'm kind of surprised how fast that last hour just went. That hour just zipped by. That was completely done on the fly for the most part. Anyway. All right, it's hard to find in the U.S. I could imagine that. Steady C. Good to see you, Steady C. Thank you so much for being a channel member. Big shout out to all the channel members. Something like that. Yeah, something like that, Carol. They had some kind of, like, record, and then they... And I'm surprised Schlitz isn't around as just a name. Anyway. As we ramble on about beer, Rebel Radio News Time is now 5 minutes past the hour. Traffic, transit, weather, and more. BabiesOvernight.com, your new bundle of joy. In a box overnight guaranteed, bringing you this traffic and transit update for the 24th of May, 2026 at 4:05 in the afternoon. Here's what's going on. We have some ponding here. We got some flooding of the waters here on the Belt Parkway here underneath the Verrazano Bridge. But as you see, I mean, got some delays here, not too bad. It's out here by Canarsie where it's really bad. We also have some ponding of water here, no doubt, on the Van Wyck here, as well as the Belt Parkway heading out east towards the Green Acres Mall there. We also have some delays here on the LIE heading into Flushing Meadows and out of Flushing Meadows, and then some more eastbound delays heading towards Alley Pond Park. But by LaGuardia Airport, it looks fine. The 59th Street, the Queens Midtown Tunnel, all looking great, as well as the Williamsburg, Manhattan, and Brooklyn Bridge. Inbound Brooklyn is fine. Outbound Brooklyn is a little slow today in honor of Miss Emily Roebling. Emily Warren Roebling, of course, because everyone's crossing the bridge to take a leg over it today. Normal slowdowns here in the Triple Cantilever, but we do have an incident here, a disabled vehicle at 39th Street. That's southbound, or west. They call it westbound, but it's southbound. Anyway, I hate that. Anyway. One of the 3 right lanes is blocked, and that was updated 10 minutes ago. So that's not good for that. We head on up to the east side here. East Side Highway, FDR is looking great. We have some streets here, maybe Avenue C. Something might be going on in Avenue C with either minor flooding or a street festival, but that street is closed for some reason. A bunch of crosstown streets, it's a slow run. The normal drinking district downtown is doing well here. Spring Street, Broome Street, Canal Street, Grand Street, all slow runs, as well as Houston. But just in the area. But the Village is looking nice, and then Midtown is doing its Midtown thing here. It's actually not that bad here, just in the 30s, 34th Street here. Yeah, Midtown's doing its normal thing here. Lincoln Tunnel is a quiet ride, as well as the Holland Tunnel is a quiet ride. So yeah, not too bad considering traffic here in the city. By the way, Staten Island, it's a quiet ride everywhere in Staten Island. We head on out to Potato Camera and seeing the throngs of crowds in honor of John and Washington Roebling and the great Miss Emily Warren Roebling as they cross the bridge on the bridge's birthday. It's 143 years old today. So yes, hold your roosters up high if you enjoy the Brooklyn Bridge there. Enjoy the day there walking on the bridge, guys. We have lots of delays on the trains. We have delays on the 4 and the 6 train. They're running with delays after they had conducted an investigation. At 51st Street, that was updated an hour ago, so I don't know if that's still up. That's a problem. Uptown A and D trains are still delayed while they have to address a door problem on a train at 125th Street. That was updated an hour ago. So if that's still up on the website, that means there's still like residual delays because of it. So pack a little patience. We also have delays on the Uptown F and G trains. They're running with delays after they had to move a train out of service in Bergen Street in Brooklyn. And that was updated over an hour ago, but it looks like stuff has resumed. But again, it's still running with residual delays. Planned parts suspended on the M, the 5, the 7, and the J. Planned skip stops on the 1, and there's no B, Z, and W service. Everything else is running on our closest schedule. Checking the rails. The Harlem line has a special schedule. We have some delays on the New Haven line. And we're running a Saturday schedule today on the Montauk line. Everything else is running on our closest schedule. MTA.info, your friend for all things transit. Oh, did this camera just finish for the day? Did the camera just finish for the day? We might have lost Sibos here. Oh, there's Sibos. Oh, yes, we did. We lost Sibos here. Let me see if let's see if we can get Sibos fresh here. And nope. I think we're done for the day with Sibos. But anyway, the water is 58 degrees. It's a flooding tide. And there's people out on the boardwalk. We head out the vehicle watching YouTube channel, bringing us the view of the Belt Parkway here at Coney Island Avenue. Traffic is moving lovely. We head out to EarthCam YouTube channel, checking out the view of the Statue of Liberty at Red Hook here. It's a cloudy and dreary day. There's Staten Island Ferry passing through as well there in the camera. We head out to Bryant Park, NYC YouTube channel. A few people enjoying the tables and benches out there. The umbrellas are no longer up, so that's a good sign. 56 degrees right here, overcast conditions, a gusty wind at 21 miles an hour. You can see the trees kind of flopping around a little bit. Bunkakobo Incorporated bringing us to Long Island City, Queens, as we look towards the Midtown Manhattan skyline. A very low cloud ceiling, not even 500 feet probably. And of course, my favorite camera of the day, Highland, New Jersey, here at the Above the Hook YouTube channel, bringing us to Sandy Hook Bay here, the best view in America. Yeah, if the clouds are clear, can't see anything, much of anything today, as this massive storm system here finally begins to push out. It's going to be a rainy morning tomorrow, but hopefully we'll clear up here in the New York tri-state area. We do got a lot of flooding alerts and flood warnings here, and flash flood warnings and watches out here in this part of the country here. Then we head out towards the west here, and we have red flag warnings. We have wind warnings. We also have more wind advisories out here. There's bad air quality alerts out here in Dallas, and also Houston area here. We have some air quality alerts and flood watches as well. We have gale warnings up here in Oregon here. Sorry, in Washington State. And then we have the small craft and hazardous sea watches out here from Oregon to Washington. So a lot of weather on the board today on this very dreary Memorial Day weekend. So the outlook does not look the best. I mean, we're going to try to squeeze out tomorrow, and I'm optimistic for tomorrow. So, but yeah, it's going to be a kind of a scattered shower kind of deal here across the Great Plains, while the west remains mostly dry. We hope everyone has a very safe and reflective Memorial Day. Heading back here towards the city here, we have a high surf advisory until 9 o'clock tonight, and along the south-facing shore, so don't go in the water. High risk of rip currents. Some of y'all going, what's it called? People are going surfing in the Rockaways, so people are enjoying that. So it is good for the surfers, not good for the regular people. But it's not good to go in the water, just period. Small craft advisory is in effect today for all the waters into tonight, and for Monday out in the ocean there. So yeah, gradual improvements tomorrow, and I think we're going to win out on the weekend here. This is not updated. They updated this before, so I did not update it, but didn't have time to. Actually, let me try right now. Can I not do that? I can't do that. Anyway, here's the 5-day forecast here. Tomorrow's going to be 73, 78 on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be the annoyingly warm and humid day, I have a feeling. And then we begin to moderate towards the weekend. Picture of the day in honor of World Turtle Day is a common snapping turtle in Central Park. The Manhattan Bird Alert bringing us this view of an angry snapping turtle screaming at us, saying, "Don't take my picture." But he had a great day in Central Park, no doubt. Everyone, you got to follow the Manhattan Bird Alert. Give him a big follow here on Twitter. And you can see all things wild here in New York City. Checking out our sports scores here. It's still 0-0 in the bottom of the ninth between the Mets and the Marlins. But the Yankees won over the Tampa Bay Rays 2-0. That's your weather. That's your traffic. That's your traffic and whatever else I'm talking about. But anyway, will the city completely fall apart in the next 47 minutes? 47 minutes. 47 minutes. You have no choice but to stay tuned and find out. Rebel Radio News Time is now 13 minutes past the hour. Let's catch up, finally, with the chats. Yes, this is the flagship station. Yes, this is the flagship station. Yes, it is, Ductini. Norm, am I doing a 10 o'clock show? Maybe. If I don't fall asleep, I might fall asleep. I fell asleep last night, so I will give everybody a maybe. You got 3 hours of this today, so anyway. But the 70s is not bad. 70s is not bad. But yeah, low and brow on tap. I want to try that. I know, right? 47 minutes of your life gone forever. On this rainy ass day. Oh, look, they're gonna play. Of course, they're gonna play the ad now. I just see the winds are beginning to shift too. That's a good thing. It's starting to do that little curve dealy right there with the wind. That's a good thing. Well, I'm gonna get coffee, Deborah. So if everything goes according to plan, I'm gonna go out to Stillwell Avenue, pick up the Duchess, come home, eat some dinner, but I'm also gonna grab a coffee out there and come back. So Jaeger is better on tap. Really, Jaeger, that's dangerous. There was like 2 minutes of my life where I loved Jägermeister. There was like 2 minutes of my life. And after that, I'm like, no, I can't drink this. That's crazy. I can't drink. That's crazy. It makes me crazy. It makes everybody go crazy. Let's see what else we have here on the board here tonight. Let's see. No, those are two. What is this one here? Oh, that's right. It's this one here. Yeah, that's another good one. Let's see here. Let's see. What we're gonna have here? Rebel Radio News Time is now 15 minutes past the hour. I'm trying to find a story here for you guys to talk about. Let's see here. Let's go with the coffee story. We're going to go with the coffee story here. Let me make sure it's not crazy long. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's a good copy. Okay. Coming up next. Growing coffee in the world's densest city. A Hong Kong roastery hails beans that aren't imported. What? Locally grown Hong Kong coffee? And you know they need strong coffee in Hong Kong. That's coming up next. Yeah, Jaeger is dangerous cold. I used to drink that. There was like 5 minutes of my life. I would keep a bottle of Jaeger in my house in the freezer. And then when everyone comes over, it's like, yay! I love you, man. You're the best, man. It's not the Jaeger talking, man. It's not the Jaeger talking. It ain't the Jaeger, man. I love you, man. I love you. I love you. You're the best. You're the best. I can trust you with anything. About 5 Jaeger bombs in, right? Like 5 Jaeger bombs. Good to see you there. Ibrahim. Merhaba. Good to see you. This cold and rainy days are a nice day for Jaeger. You can do solitary drinking with Jaeger on it. All right? Anyway. Rebel Radio News Time is now 17 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about roasting locally grown coffee beans in Hong Kong. But first, here's a message from the Tri-County Flea Market.
Too much.
Long Island, where do you shop to save money?
Tri-County Flea Market. Tri-County.
Tri-County Flea Market.
Tri-County Flea Market.
Tri-County.
Tri-County.
Tri-County Flea Market.
Tri-County.
Tri-County.
Tri-County Flea Market.
Tri-County.
Tri-County Flea Market.
Shop and save at Tri-County Flea Markets in Levittown on Hempstead Turnpike, Smithtown just east of the Bull on Jericho,
That's
and
east of the
Farmingdale
Bull.
north of the LIE at exit 63.
I'll meet you just east of the Bull, all right? You mind? I'm going to meet you just east of the Bull. That's where I'll find you. We'll get a coffee together, all right?
Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now, what is that there now? That's, oh my goodness, 18 minutes past the hour. growing coffee in the world's densest city. Hong Kong roastery hails beans that aren't imported, and this is the Good News Network reporting on this via CNN's travel desk. At the center of Hong Kong, it might seem a mysterious notion that anyone is engaged in agriculture in the world's densest city, but on the relative frontier of the city-state's Lantau Island, a remarkable experiment is being undertaken. They're growing coffee, people. Despite the lack of altitude and space, some intrepid Java jockeys have managed to cultivate an Arabica coffee bean on Lantau Island. The island is about the only place you can find anything desirable or describable as rural in Hong Kong. You'll also find the LCC Roastery and its owner, Ringo Lam. This rock star of coffee is part of the sales division of Lantau Coffee Co-op and an effort to produce something of real value and pride in a city where practically everything is imported. Despite the archipelago's highest point being less than 1,000 meters, the kind of altitude that's premium for growing these type of coffee beans, the coffee can and does. So this kind of coffee can and does grow. Katie Chick, the assistant director at the University of Hong Kong Center for Civil Society and Governance, helps run one of the co-op's coffee farms on Hong Kong itself. The island sits about 22 degrees north of the equator, perfect for coffee beans. They are perfect altitude or latitude for coffee beans. Chick's farm yields around 50 kilograms of coffee beans every 800 trees. The operation started when Lam, a former tech entrepreneur, visited Panama and was given 100 coffee seeds. Back on Lantau, he planted them, and 80 or so sprouted up there. After which he began to look for farmers who will be willing to cultivate them. 5 agreed, which turned into 25, and while 80 seeds could multiply into 400 shrubs. Last year, these 400 shrubs yielded 10 kilograms of coffee, or about 22 pounds, the largest harvest yet. CNN reports that the coffee thus produced lacks depth and nuance of Arabica coffee grown at altitude, but was still smooth and enjoyable. Lam and Chick routinely meet with other growers and brainstorm ways to refine and evolve their growing techniques, including through different methods of washing that might stimulate changes in the plant, which will result in a more complex flavor. Wow. So there you go, people. They're growing coffee in Hong Kong. It certainly sounds delicious. And that was a radio piece there. Rebel Radio News Time is now 21 minutes past the hour. That was a full-on radio piece right there. By the way, there's a picture of him doing it. There's I will normally go to the picture here, but I didn't do that. But it is a radio is a radio thing, so they want me to read it. Anyway, there you go. There's Mr. Lamb right there making the coffee. I would like to try local. I think there's locally grown coffee here in Brooklyn, right? Some crazy person's growing coffee here in Brooklyn. Anyway, let's go to another story. Let me find another story here for y'all as we wind down our final hour of the show. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Today's birthdays is so ridiculous. Why is this today's birthday? Yo. So, again, I have like this thing where I could just like pull up information really quick, and it's like ready to go. So let's do it, people. Here are today's famous people's birthdays. It is truly an interesting list because half of these people I don't even know. So today it's a TikTok star, Amanda Solis's birthday. She turns 19. Yela Volich, she's a YouTube star. She turns 21. I never heard of any of these people. A YouTube star, Titus Talbot, turns 12. Okay. And Alicia De Michelle turns 53 today. She's a reality star. I don't know who she is. Claire Rock Smith turned 18 today. She's a YouTube star. Never heard of her. But I've heard of Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria's birthday today. And Priscilla Presley, I know who that is. Priscilla Presley turns 81, as well as Average Harry, who's a TikTok star. Who? Anyway, and Brienne Howie turning 37 today. She's a TV actress. But there is your list of random people's famous birthdays on this 24th of May, 2026. See, it's like radio. Isn't it scary? Yeah, it was like Victoria who? The Queen Victoria there. Anyway. Rebel Radio News. What do I got here? Oh, okay. We got one more here. We got one more yapping song here. Then we go on to our next story. What do we have? Let me try to find some. Let's find a real story. Oh, I want to talk about that so bad, but I can't. I'm gonna cancel myself if I talk about that. I could get. Oh man, I got like such a comedy story right now that I want to use, but I can't. That's gonna make people. That's gonna make some people butthurt. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about that. The way that's even worded is so great. Anyway, what do we have here? What is this? What's going on here? Good to see everyone. Yeah, Queen Victoria, she's a UK influencer. She's like the greatest influencer of all time. I don't care about your cookies. Oh, okay. Here's a fun one from this is from today, right? This is from today. Okay. All right. Who has AirPods? I don't have AirPods. But this is for all you AirPods owners out there. Supposedly Apple is working to make the AirPods less annoying. Yes. The AirPods are going to be less annoying, people. What's Queen Victoria's TikTok? I don't know what's her TikTok. I think it's just at Queen Victoria, right? Or at Queen. Just at Queen UK. That's Queen Victoria's TikTok. There's at Queen UK. At queen.gov.uk. Right? By the way, beautiful night. Randomly, beautiful night in Rotterdam. Look at that beautiful sky there. At the KPN LED wall from Erasmusburg there. Rotterdam. It's a beautiful night out there tonight in Rotterdam. So enjoy the weather out there in Rotterdam. As for here in New York, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I don't know half of those people on the list. Anyway. But yes, Apple is reportedly they're going to make the iPod less the earpods less frustrating. Listen, I've already almost lost my little JBL headphones that the Duchess got me, so I cherish those things. So I get very nervous. I don't want to lose them because they're my favorite little thing. So, but yeah, supposedly they're going to make them less annoying. They have a cool function where they make noise and shit if you lose them. So, all the iPod. And by the way, Luna Park's still open. A child paradise at an empty amusement park, people. They're playing that divorcee music. They're playing that Someone I Used to Love, probably. They're probably blasting that in the park right now. Playing that annoying adult relationship music. Look at this dreary ass day. If only Apple will listen to their customers. If Apple listens to their customers, the iPod will be still around. Something that does not connect to the internet. Something that is just right. It's the iPod. The iPod's probably their greatest invention of all time, and now kids are going back to it, which is hilarious. The children are going back to iPods again because they like the fact that they don't connect to the internet. Over-the-ear headphones are okay, but they annoy me. Like, I get hot, so I've always liked this style of headphone. Like, this is like my favorite, but I'm always yanking this. Anyway. Is the News 12 reporter still in the boardwalk? Maybe. She might be doing an afternoon run. That was the late morning run we have queued up today, so.
It's awful out here. It's raining. It's wet. It's cold and windy.
The iPod was a great gadget. And I mean, I still have mine somewhere. I have a couple of different iPods. Anyway. Rebel Radio News Time. Look at it. Just like that, another half hour of your life gone forever. Rebel Radio News Time is now 29 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about supposedly Apple's going to make earpods less annoying. But first, here's a message from Raceway Park.
Racing fans, get ready for the hot rockin' flamethrowing Z100 All-American
Yeah.
Jet Car National. Every top jet-powered funny car will be there. The Strohs, Firebird, the 260-mile-an-hour Spitfire, Shockley, Sonic Thunder. Don't miss the starting line Firefight, plus the 290-mile-an-hour Jet Dragster. And plus Shockley's twin-engine jet truck Shockwave. Wheel standers up on 2 wheels. And for the funny car world, the Wild Bunch. It's the All-American Jet Car Nationals this Wednesday night under the lights at 8 o'clock at Raceway Park, Englishtown, New Jersey.
Head out to Englishtown and head over to Raceway Park for something very exciting doings. Rebel Radio News Time is now 30 minutes past the hour. Apple is reportedly making iPods less frustrating to control. Gizmodo is reporting on this. A pair of iPods is one of the best options out there for putting content in your ears. Sound quality is very good, and they are very feature-rich, so starting to absorb some of the tasks that's required to require a device with a screen, meaning that you might end up in your ears all day. Oh, you can control other shit with them? I didn't know that. Anyway. But the complexity during use can necessitate granular control and a data display. The existing AirPods control leaves a lot to be desired. A new report from Bloomberg, however, strongly suggests that Apple has heard the outcry from users. What's his name here? Mark Gurman from Bloomberg says that with the release of iOS 27 and accompanying OS updates to Mac and iPods, Apple is revamping the iPod settings menu to be more functional. Though crucially, he says iPods aren't getting an app of their own like one for the Apple Watch. Exactly what's being updated is not clear. Personally, I like to see a quick and easy way to scan for and install firmware updates, because the current process is a wait and pray kind of deal there. It's a little bit ambiguous for him. And the options for displaying his battery status are obscure and, in my case, a bit inconsistent. Gurman also claims that based on usual information from anonymous sources, that major feature options are better highlighted in this updated software there. So there you go. There's an update coming to the iPod earpods there, Apple earpods, and I hope they could be just less annoying for you. Rebel Radio News Time is now 32 minutes past the hour. We are playing the hits. We always play the hits, damn nabbit. Mark in New York City has a 128 gig iPod and a home boom box that the iPod is attached to. Nice. Hot Wheels, let's go. Anyway, good to see everybody. Final half hour of now 28 minutes of the show. My goodness. Got a couple of more stories here, and then we could go to community posts. Community posts will be at 50 minutes past the hour to end the show. So please feel free to post on our community page. Let's see here. Okay, these are interesting stories. Maybe not for now. Okay. This is. Oh no! This is real. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Do we have any Chick-fil-A fans out there? A former Chick-fil-A worker is accused of an $80,000 mac and cheese refund scheme. The fuck is wrong with people? Shit, fucking $80,000. Yo, $80,000 mac and cheese scheme. Yo, some people have just way too much time on their hands. I'm telling you. Some people just have way too much time on their hands. 80K? How many refunds are you doing? How much mac and cheese is being sold and consumed in this? $80,000. Fucking hell. Shit, if you making $80,000 doing a mac and cheese scheme, you better go down to the casinos. Shit, man, you gotta boost that money up. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 34 minutes past the hour, and we're gonna talk about a $80,000 mac and cheese scam. But first, with all that money, here's a message from Telly Savalas and the Players Club.
I love VIP treatment, so you come here. Take a look. The Players Club card works in Atlantic City, Las Vegas, Reno, Lake Tahoe, the Caribbean, even on cruise ships. You can stay in one hotel, see a show in another, and dine in still another.
My wife and I spent the weekend in Atlantic City, and we saved over $200.
Call now and find out how you can get 2 free room nights in Atlantic City or Las Vegas when you use our Super Saver airfares.
I've always felt bad for people who showed up at airports trying to use their Players Club card, and they're like, "No, we don't take that." And is the Players Club still around? I've been trying to find history about that whole thing there, and I'm starting to think it's a scheme. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now finally 35 minutes past the hour. A former Chick-fil-A worker is accused of an $80,000 mac and cheese refund scheme. This is a big outlet here. USA Today is reporting on this. A former Chick-fil-A worker in Texas is in a sticky situation after being accused of stealing nearly or roughly $80,000 from his ex-employer using a popular side dish, mac and cheese. The ex-employee of the Chick-fil-A in a Dallas suburb of Grapevine, Keyshawn Jones, 23 years old, was arrested on April 17th and charged with property theft and money laundering and evading arrest. The Grapevine Police Department told USA Today back in November 2025 that its detectives began investigating a theft reported of an owner of a local Chick-fil-A. Surveillance footage showed Jones, who was fired the month prior, unattended behind the counter, police said. The footage also showed Jones using the register to ring up 800 orders of mac and cheese trays before refunding them to his personal credit cards. That's what the department said there. The alleged theft totaled just over $80,000. USA Today contacted Jones's defense attorney and the Chick-fil-A, which deferred questions to local authorities due to the active ongoing investigation. According to the police, Jones evaded arrest after multiple attempts before being taken into custody back on April 17th. An inmate from the record of Tarrant County shows that that Jones is still in custody as of April 30th, and he currently has a $110,000 bond for charges related to the alleged scheme. Wow. If you could put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Rebel Radio News Time is now 37 minutes past the hour. $80,000 in mac and cheese. I tell you, some people just have way too much time on their hands. Let's see here. Should we talk about wait, what? Oh, these have no source though. Are these really okay? So we're gonna go to today's coming up next. We're going to today's Bozo Report, and today's Bozo Report is from journalist Dave, and it's titled "You Gotta Stay on the Rafters, Not the Drywall." We're gonna hear stories about a story about a stupid person coming up next. Let's see. Let's go to... Oh, yeah, let's do that one. Let's do that one. Let's do that commercial. Why mac and cheese, though? That's like probably some weird part of the scheme. That's probably like some weird part of the scheme. Yeah. Has anyone been on those? I've live streamed from the Wonder Wheel with lightning around. Lonely Tree. I've live streamed from the Wonder Wheel on there, but they do close it down. They have to stop it. Like if there's lightning in the area, they empty it out. And I was on there for like one or two bolts before they closed it down. Well, they had to bring us down and rotate it. But yeah, happens all the time actually. Oh, that's awful, Carol. I'm sorry. There's places where you can get those batteries repaired and restored, so you could check that out. And we continue on. Rebel Radio News Time is now 39 minutes past the hour. We're going to go have our Bozo News segment, but first, here's a message. Bringing us the Bozo News segment is a lovely cigarette, Parliament 100s.
Why does the sun keep on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no, I can't understand how life goes.
自由と安らぎの香り、スタイリッシュブルー、パーラメント。
And did I do that whole Bozo Report mic muted? Oh my God, people. I was coughing. You went deaf. We all went deaf. I guess I'm gonna have to do it again. I know we're muted out. The minute I look down at this thing here, and this thing has a button, and it has different graphics. Anyway, continuing on, we go back to the story here. It's a great story. Bozo of the BozoCriminal.com brings us a collection of stories of dumb criminals involved in really dumb crimes. Just like me giving you that story while my microphone was muted. So anyway, we go to the story from news collector Dave, and this story is titled "You Gotta Stay on the Rafters and Not the Dry Wall." In the history of the Bozo Report, there's many time-honored Bozo escape routes that have long become parts of our Hall of Fame for their sheer utility. At the top of the list is the old climb through the attic getaway, and our story contains yet such another example. The Brownsville police in Brownsville, Tennessee were executing an arrest warrant at a residence in connection with a hit-and-run accident. The initial investigation failed to turn up anything, and the K-9 team was sent in. The dogs quickly alerted officers to the attic area of the house, and then boom! Our bozo criminal of the day comes crashing down through the ceiling. After it was determined he was not seriously injured, he was promptly sent off to jail. So remember this, people. If you've learned anything from this live stream today, is always make sure that your microphone is unmuted, and always make sure that you don't use a false ceiling of drywall to get away from the authorities. Life lessons we could all learn, brought to us by Parliament 100 Cigarettes. Rebel Radio News Time is now 44 minutes past the hour. That's how you do it. That's how I did 2 minutes muted there. That's awesome. Anyway. It's a 2-minute read, people. It's a 2-minute read. That was a read-through one. That was... Anyway. BozoCriminal.com, people, for wacky stories. All those and more. Anyway. We gotta get one more story, everybody. Our final story of the day is now upon us. The final 15 minutes of the show is now upon us. So let's find one more story, and then we could bring this show in for a landing. Let's see. Let's do that. No, we don't want long form. I need 5 minutes. Oh my god, these stories are like awful. Oh my god. Some really heavy stories on that list. I know, I appreciate Shelby. I appreciate that. Thank you, Shelby. Oh, that's right. It's a cute in our cute animal story of the day. In our cute Did you hear about this one, people? Did you hear about this one? They found a little frog in the bag of lettuce. Did you hear about this one, people? They found the frog in a bag of lettuce. How do you know the lettuce is fresh? Well, it's still in the bag. It's in the bag, people. It's behind the bag. Anyway, we're going to talk about frogs being found in lettuce, because that's how fresh it is. But first, here's a message from Nobody Beats the Wiz.
Nobody Beats the Wiz continues our Sweet 16 birthday celebration with the grand opening of an incredible new superstore at 726 Broadway in Greenwich Village. 25,000 square feet of state-of-the-art home electronics.
I think that building's
car
there
stereos
anymore.
And cellular phones with in-store installation. Music and movies at prices you won't believe. Win a 1992 Toyota Corolla, a trip to the JVC Jazz Festival, or a Kawasaki jet ski. Don't miss the grand opening of the first Nobody Beats the Wiz Superstore in Manhattan.
Nobody Beats the Wiz, bringing us this final story of the day. Live frog found in a bag of lettuce. Lettuce introduces you to the live frog found in this grocery store bag here. The Associated Press is reporting on this one here, and we do have videotape here. Out there from Melbourne, Australia, people. When Australian farmer Rise Smoker announced he's found a live frog in his bag of lettuce, his housemates did not believe him. Smoker, who had been preparing a steak and salad dinner on Saturday for 3 people, who shares his house in Esperance in Western Australia state, when he spotted the frog amongst the leaves inside of the sealed plastic bag. He thought that he got from the supermarket there. His housemate Laura Jones said on Tuesday. Anyway, he's like, bro, there's a frog in your lettuce. No, you're talking to Mick. That's not real, Jones said. Taking the Mick in slang is a term for attempting to fool somebody. I learned something today. Smoker brought the bag into the lounge to show Jones and her partner Billy Lee Pine. Obviously, there's a little frog hiding out. And yeah, we had to laugh a little bit about it, Jones said. Lepine named the frog Greg before releasing it in a pond near the house. Wait, isn't that like a Simpsons episode where they're not supposed to release frogs because it's going to ruin the ecosystem? Anyway, we thought we'd give him a wee bit of a send-off there for the crazy frog. We played Crazy Frog for him Lapine told the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. Crazy Frog is a Swedish CGI animated character and Eurodance musician. What? Anyway, Smoker and his partner Lily Ashby, who bought the bag of lettuce at a Woolworths in Esperance. There's a Woolworths? Said that same day Greg was discovered there. 5 years ago, a shopper confronted a 3 meter long or 10 foot long non-venomous diamond python snake on a shelf of a Woolworths in Sydney. Also in 2021, a shopper discovered a venomous pale-headed snake wrapped in plastic with lettuce in an Aldi at a Sydney supermarket. Woolworths said the frog in the salad was an isolated incident and that there have been no other similar cases reported. Our teams are investigating with our suppliers as a major priority there, and Woolworths said in a statement there. But Woolworths eventually apologized as well. They could get a free bag of lettuce. But here's the videotape, people. We have the frog it's in the bag! What are y'all saying? What are you kids saying here?
Yeah, he was just chilling in the bag. I think he was having a hell of a time, really. But,
He was having a book of a time there. It was lovely.
Pastures to graze on, so yeah, no, he's enjoying it.
All credit to our flatmates. It's their lettuce, and they came home and he's just in the kitchen cooking up, and then he's like, "Bro, there's a frog in my lettuce." He's one of the most relaxed Australians you'd ever find, and honestly, it was hilarious. He brought it in, showed everyone, and we were all screaming about it, having a laugh, and yeah.
Not every day you get to see that, yeah. So
especially being Kiwis over here.
Yeah, we named him Greg, so he's he had a name at least, yeah.
Oh, well, little Greg is now in a pond, maybe completely disrupting the fragile Australian environment. But we hope that Greg lives a long life out there in Australia. Rebel Radio News Time is now 50 minutes past the hour. And the Mets lose. The Mets lose. Let's go to the score here. Let me bring that up. Wow, 4-zip. 4 sips to the Mets there against the Marlins. Just coming in here. 4-zip. So the Mets lose. The Mets lose. Rebel Radio News Time is now 51 minutes past the hour. What a day. What a day we have had together on live stream. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. But ultimately now, finally, our final 10 minutes will be the community page. Did you post anything to our community page? We're going to check it out right now. Good to see everybody. Welcome on into the show. We hope everyone made the best of a Sunday. And if you're already into Monday, happy tomorrow. From the future. Shout out to all of our Japanese, Australian, and New Zealanders. And then after this, I gotta go. I gotta get some food. I'm hungry. I gotta go pick up the Duchess. Yeah. You gotta end this show. And then that's it, baby. Yes, enjoy levels. Yeah, enjoyment level off the charts. Thank you. I appreciate that. And look at that. The skies are trying to clear here in Coney. Luna Park is still open. The air race was running just before. 79 people watching, 169 likes. Yes, we got a really engaged audience today. Thank you guys so much for engaging with me this afternoon. We might do this again at 10 o'clock. Or I'm going to be probably sleeping. So that's what happened last night. But at least we did this for 3 hours today. We don't do a 10 o'clock show. Hope you guys enjoyed today's electric television magazine show called Now in New York City Live. But the final 8 minutes of the show is now upon us. And in about 30 seconds, we're going to go to your community posts. So let me refresh the page one more time. There it is. And there it is. All right, eat lots of fruit salad. And the fact that the fact that the frog survived from the warehouse is amazing. Anyway, Vila Tukosi asks, did I ever cover the Bronx Zoo alligator bite PD call? No, I did not. Enjoy your Lowenbrow, folks. It's time for community post time. It's the time of the show where you, the viewer, creates the content. And we're going to see what you guys posted in the community page. So let's go over to the community page. And we got Karen Smith here with Mr. Comet and Miss Frida. Relaxing after breakfast. Enjoying a nice little... I got to do that. I got to do a nice little stretch like that. Oh, that feels so good right now. Thank you so much, Karen, for showing us Mr. Comet and Miss Frida. We continue on. Henderson, Las Vegas here. The sights of Henderson, Las Vegas. Here's the Water Street District there, and there's that cool Allegiant Stadium. And then that thing. I've seen a video about how they built that. It's really cool. But the sights and sounds of Vegas. There's the Sphere. They were supposed to bring that here. You know, the same guy who owns MSG owns that. So they tried to bring that here. The Sphere is so cool. Shelly Berkowitz, thank you so much for sending us some views of your little corner of the world. Much appreciated. Still daylight outside at 11 or 10:16 at night. This was 2 hours ago. Bloody hell. Nice long sunlight days up there in Finland. Wow. Gotta love those long the midnight sun, people. Land of the midnight sun, right? Chloe's enjoying a view out the window there. Enjoying looking out the window. Today's the kind of day where you just want to look out a window. You don't want to go outside. And here's Jay Strolls with La Boo Boo and one of the strays that lives in your backyard. One of your strays in your backyard had kittens? Oh my goodness. Wow, I hope they all make it out safe there. But there's good old little La Boo Boo, everybody. Little La Boo Boo. And then here's Kaz Cats. Another of your 2 sets of wheels. Your daughter's old pram and buggy comes used for moving small stuff around. Absolutely. Like a little cart. There you go. Use that to move around your stuff, people. Yeah, the Sphere was supposed to be here. The Sphere was supposed to be built here in New York as well. But your wheels to move your husband, wow. Since the last time you moved, very useful. Those dollies are very useful. Really great way to move around stuff there. And then, Sim versus reality. Thank you so much there, Neil. There is the Sim versus reality. How crazy is that? Thank you so much, Neil, for sending that over. We went to Winslow. We stood on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. And in loving the midnight sun there, Kaz. Midnight sun, people. Midnight sun. And then there is the Goodyear blimp. And if they were going to put the Sphere anywhere, from what I heard, it was either going to be the Meadowlands in New Jersey or somewhere in Queens. They wanted to put it somewhere in Queens, like one of the racetracks. Something like that. But thank you to everyone who posted to the community page. And again, I don't know if I'm going to do this later on today because I'm a little tired. But who knows? Maybe I'll get into the mood and we'll bang out another hour of content for you guys. Let me just refresh the page here. We got 50 seconds. We got 50 seconds. All right, good. We're all caught up. You guys are more than welcome for hanging out with you guys on this dreary, rainy day. I hope I made it just a little bit better. I got to thank our sponsor of today's show, Douglas Fatiglia, with not one, but 2 $5 super chats. Thank you so much, Doug Fatiglia, with a big $10 super chats. And thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $10 super chat. All you guys who hit the like button, 172 of you. Let's go. Wow, I'm actually very, very surprised by that. So thank you guys. Maybe I'll be back in 5 hours. Maybe. But hey, let's do it, Mrs. Babbage. It's time. It's 57 minutes. It's 57 minutes, Mrs. Babbage. There we go. Are you new to this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. All same name at Dutch Moz. And make sure you have the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. But from the internet to you and all of you, especially y'all in the back who didn't hit the like button. This is Dutch Mouse signing off. Have yourself a fabulous day living in a simulation, whether you think you're living in a simulation or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those wonderful and beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.